thing?
Oh.
That thing.
Donna knows the thing.
The what? Yeah, okay, thing.
You know the thing. I showed you the thing. You approved the thing.
Oh.
What kind of thing?
It's a thing. It's a
I
bard
believe
thing.
you.
Don't worry about
Oh,
it's a
the
bard
bard
thing.
thing, yes. Hello everyone, welcome on in. Happy Friday. As you can see, we're about as silly as we normally are. Hi, I hope everyone is having a great day so far. I sure as hell am. And it actually has nothing to do with me playing an overtly
Ouch.
hostile character who may or may not be actually, you know, getting to pummel some Dragonborn butt into the ground.
We'll see.
Not gonna
Looking
happen.
at you, Ada.
Oh, you're not? You don't know I'm here.
Tell us.
That's true, that's true. That is very true.
Ew. Sorry,
Do
I'm
spiel. Do spiel. Music is by Supensane, commissioned by Terris, and we have all rights to it. And Supensane is a great person to work with. They're fast, they're affordable, and they're just great. You can find a link to them over on our Discord in the announcement section. There's a pinned message there, so if you're interested, head on over. Or in the description when this goes up on YouTube, there will also be a link. Other music effects are by Sirenscape. Other music is by Adrian von Ziegler. And maps, overlay, and starting soon screen was made by yours truly in Incarnate. There are some new maps posted in the art section. English language, come on. Okay. There are some new maps posted in the art section of our Discord. So if you're interested in maps for your campaigns or games, head on over there. Grab whichever you want. Credit is nice, but not necessary. And yeah, I noticed that I still have the picture that Lilith drew for Josh of Ada and Gyllene on
so
the
cute.
screen. It is really cute. And if you want to help or hinder the players or the DM, you can type in !perks in the chat to find out what you can do with your channel points. As you can see, there are red gems over the heads of both Ada and Frimlin. That is because they each have a hero point. And
I just did that on purpose. It's not for our game though. It's for the 8 coins people.
Ah, okay,
Just
cool.
whoever needs it.
Okay, I have 2 of those floating around, so that's gonna be fun. Hero.
It's across all campaigns. Whoever needs it.
That works. A hero point.
Except me, obviously.
Whoever needs it. And speaking of the 8 coins, this coming Wednesday there will not be a 8 coins game because we are missing 1 player. Instead, we are going to continue the Space Pirate game we started last time we were missing a player.
What?
Because the player said, could we do this, like, keep playing these characters in one-shots when we're missing players? And I was like, yeah, sure, if you want to.
That works.
Yeah. So we're gonna be introducing 1 new character because different player can't make it. And we're gonna be doing another adventure, which is gonna be a little spooky themed because October, it's a thing. October.
Epic.
Also next week I will be starting playing a game called Bendy and the Ink Machine, which I've heard is a great game if you want to ruin your childhood love of cartoons. It's apparently a puzzle horror game in first person, and I love puzzle games, so... And I love the music. I've heard music from the game, and it's so good. All of it is like jazz inspired and really, really dark. So I'm in love with it. I think I've been talking people's heads off about the song called Gospel of Dismay. It is just so good. Anyway, and then on Thursday we're going to be playing the first game of the Candlekeep Mysteries campaign. Yep. So it's gonna be so much fun.
Yep.
And then, unfortunately, next Friday will not be an in-between, but we shall see what we can do instead. It was next week, right?
I am sorry. It is my fault, yes.
Yeah. Well, real life...
I have real life money making gig, unfortunately.
Yeah.
At least I don't have to shave my beard off for this one.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Hey,
yeah,
Adana,
and Terris.
Okay, what do you have? What?
How much does an external drive cost? I might be able to throw the funds at you if you want to arc with me.
That depends. I appreciate the offer.
It's okay. It was just throwing things around.
Yeah.
Otherwise we can figure something else
That's
out.
a lot though, so yeah. Nah.
Okay, that's fine.
I really appreciate the offer though, but I cannot accept that amount of money.
Oh, that's fine. Sorry, I sometimes forget that people are uncomfortable with money.
Yes. Well, I'm very comfortable with it when I have it, so...
This is the trick.
That's what I mean. I keep forgetting that kind of thing. Because
I mean, you're a lawyer. Come on, you have lawyer money.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I did law for fun.
Yes, but you still earn lawyer money.
Yeah, that's true.
I earn actor money. Which is why when I get a gig, I have to do it.
Yeah. I have stream money, so... Meh.
But one day you will earn big actor money.
Yes.
Maybe.
I am confident with this. You will one day earn big actor money.
Every now and again I do earn big actor money because big actor money happens actor money is actor money regardless of how much. It's basically how long you do it for.
Yes.
I did the best gig I've ever had. Well, I did a statewide lottery campaign. I made $15,000 over the course of 5 years because it was just they kept renewing it, so I kept getting the commission again, but I didn't have to go back and reshoot anything. I was on set for 5 hours, and I made $15,000.
That's amazing.
That's pretty decent big actor money, but you just have to get a few of those.
Yeah.
You have to get a couple of them every year, but it's really difficult to get more than one because once you're advertising one thing for one group of people, everybody else says, but you're the face of that now.
Yeah.
You're jumping around in budgie smugglers in a paddling pool celebrating having won the lotto. Which is what I was doing.
I need to find that. I need to find that.
I'll see if I can send it to you.
Or you can do like one of the ads here in Sweden many years ago now. They hired this, I think it was from Poland, didn't speak a word of Swedish. It was basically lip syncing the song, and he still gets YouTube revenue from when they play that song on YouTube, like that ad. It's not a YouTube ad, obviously, but it's a YouTube video. But they put ads on it, so he still gets ad revenue from it. And I think this specific TV ad is like 20 years old now.
That's funny.
Good contract. Anyway, before we tangent away again, we should do just chatting stream at some point. But yeah,
we do. I made it. That's right.
Anyone want to catch us up with what happened last time?
Things.
For those who are interested, I put a link in the chat. You
can
now see me jumping around in my dad bod.
Oh, you will have to send it to me, Josh, because...
Oh, sorry.
No, even if I gave you permission, Nightbot would just say nope. So I don't know why it's... It prevents all of those stupid bots, usually, that's... spams links.
Right, okay.
But
well, last week we went and
we did
we were
an extraction.
We did. We extracted a person. It was very successful. We went. We just finished. We began after just having murdered a bunch of bandits who worshipped Mevrimbel, the blue dragon, and then we went into Mevrimbel's lair, or snuck up. Frimlin was like, I'll go in first and scout around because I'm super quiet. Frimlin did not ace that, I'll be honest. Got noticed fairly early on in the whole scouting out silently without being noticed process. So reverts to plan B, distract the Dragonborn he encountered there. While Ada just comes up and says, "Hey, is everything okay?" And he's just like, "I got this, you carry on, go and find the guy." And she's like, "All right, fine, I will." Ada then breaks in while Frimlin distracts Dragonborn with music and obsequious obeisances. Ada goes and explores the rest of the lair, searching for the albino elf we'd been sent to find. I don't think anybody mentioned that he was albino until we got there. Fortunately, we had a guy with us who, it was fairly obvious when we found him. I was like, pretty sure it's that one.
Yeah.
Because he was in a cage. But he was guarded by a trio of kobolds, one of whom, however, the leader, Ralgo, had a brain on him, which is why Ada cast Charm Person on that one. She then convinced the other two to get in the cage. It was on our way out that Ada also did not ace the stealth check. So Frimlin was forced to acknowledge that, play his trump card of, I was totally sent here by those bandits that totally work for Mevrinbell but don't anymore. And that I was distracting you while they rob you blind. She'd already decided that she was probably going to eat, and she'd already decided that she was probably going to eat either Frimlin or have him fed to the wolves in the forest or whatever. So we took that opportunity to beat a hasty retreat, in full knowledge that she was probably going to come and get us. But we had cleverly laid a trap because earlier in our journey in, Karma had very cleverly of him discovered a sand trap. That Frimlin had then made look like it wasn't a trap anymore, and now we are waiting at the trap, with Frimlin is pretending to be very, very badly hurt. Oh, he is so hurt. Very hurt. Much hurt, very well. Luring them in. There is a bunch of kobolds running towards us, and an angry blue dragonborn, who Ada is probably going to have some stern words with. I reckon, she's going to house her wisdom. Let's find out.
I sure hope I'm wearing my brown pants.
That's what hero coins are for.
Yes.
I think that's about mostly what's happened.
Yep, absolutely.
We tied up Ralgo. And began being a little bit honest with him about our real motivations, even before the charm person wore off, which will be fun when that happens. Ada was fully intending to, give him the down low before it wore off, but Frimlin sort of started before she'd even tied him up. Elves and Karma and Ada are now sort of laying in wait. Ralgo is probably feeling very conflicted at this particular moment, and I think the rest of us are going to feel in conflict soon as well.
Yes, very much so. I like that was a good pun. Yes.
Thank you.
If Ada doesn't already have inspiration, you can have.
I'm not actually sure she does. Thank you.
Because
do now.
I do like.
A good play on words.
Yes. Preferably.
That was a play on words, not a pun. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially ones I haven't heard before, because, There we go.
I enjoy the English language. I only speak one. I might as well do it properly.
I speak two. My second and
I speak
third.
one and a bit.
Technically, Swedish is my second language. English is my third. And I don't speak German at all anymore. And Swedish and English, if I have to, I speak it properly.
Out of mild curiosity, what language do you think in?
Swedish and English.
Yeah, right, so it just swaps between sometimes?
Yeah.
Mid-sentence, or do you think in full, one in Swedish and then the next in English? Or
It It depends. If I've been talking a lot to Swedish people, I think mostly in Swedish, and if I'm talking a lot with English speakers, it's mostly English.
Sorry, didn't mean to tangent, but I was just curious. I love asking that question of bilingual people, and I was like, wait, you don't even speak your primary language anymore? Amazing. No. Tell me.
Yeah, no. My mom was a German citizen until she was 5. So my nana spoke German, and so we were taught German and Swedish growing up.
Right.
But I didn't really... Like, I could count in German before I could count in Swedish. So, but yeah.
I think mostly in pictures.
Yeah, same. Like 99.9% of my thoughts are in images, but sometimes I will see a word on a picture and it swaps back and forth.
I get both.
Yeah.
I have a full 3D video with running commentary.
Mm.
That's how my dreams are.
Yeah.
My brain is very loud.
Yes, it is. Mine too. Yeah. Okay. As the last time we ended with the horde of kobolds bearing down on your location, followed by a very, very, very angry Dragonborn fighter. As they move towards you, they seem to be moving in and out of that shimmering illusion that you discovered, making it pinpointing them difficult, but not impossible. Alarsin has no intention of hiding. She is fuming mad. As they move back and forth, the wind has picked up slightly as you move down the mountainside, rustling through the few trees, well, the many trees, not few, I was thinking, and not really moving at all in the few illusionary bushes and trees around you, making the illusion break even further. Frimlin, you're... I don't remember if you said you were leaning against a rock or a tree stump, but I think we said a rock.
Against something, yeah.
Yeah.
And just looking a little worse for wear.
And I'm going to guess that you were on the opposite side of the trap.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm right on the edge of it, but yes.
Yeah, so I found a T, because there were no trap tokens, so the T right there is where the trap would be. The rest of you are hiding as best as you can in the underbrush. Let's see. Ada, you would see Danar start... he has started ripping the blanket he was... or the fabric he was having over his head and tearing it and quickly braiding it.
Ooh.
And looking him over, his pale complexion makes it very obvious that he has been hurt a lot. But he's still like efficiently braiding these strips of fabric together and then just yanking them a few times before he slips further into the underbrush.
Oh. That's the one we came here to rescue, right?
Yeah, the albino, yeah.
Yep, cool. All right. Now, before we begin, Josh is going to ask the group, I can change my appearance to look like Blue Dragonborn Lady. Is it worth my last second level spell slot to do that? And confuse the heck out of some stupid kobolds?
Terris, the player, is going to say he is going to try and persuade the kobolds to, get on our side, so,
Right. So being Ada might help better.
It might.
Okay, cool. I will not bother then. I have other uses for second level spell slots. Particularly if they don't like what you have to say.
Yes.
Come on.
I have a second level charm person or shatter. Either
A
could
shatter
ruin
is
the day.
always nice. A shatter is
Yeah.
always nice.
Yeah,
As is
I mean,
charm
We've got a couple
person.
of area effect situations. Alrighty, cool. So yeah, what sort of how long have we got?
you can see them through the underbrush. Especially Alarcin is very noticeable because she's not hiding at all.
Uh-huh.
You have maybe, let's see how far she is from the trap. So you have maybe 10 seconds, according to the map.
I don't think I want to do anything until she gets to until she goes in the trap.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't think anybody does. I think that would be definitely what we have agreed, that that's the signal when she gets stuck.
Mm-hmm.
If she gets stuck.
Yeah, let's see.
And if she doesn't,
But even if it's just like,
I die.
well, as soon as she goes in, we shoot. Even if it means that she might get free, she might manage to extricate herself, but it'll take her a little while.
Yeah.
And we can
Indeed.
utilize that.
Yeah, with her current trajectory, it would make sense if she can, like, she would walk into the trap with the way she's walking right now, and she can't reach Frimlin from it. It's just out of reach.
This is the entire design.
Yep.
Yes.
So yeah.
Also, hey Lilith.
Hey Lilith.
Lilith.
Yeah.
Lilith. Lilith.
Yes, that
Sorry.
one, Tony. Exactly that one. Yeah. I just saw that he posted the name of the song in the chat. But yeah, you can hear the kobolds coming closer and closer, and then you just Ada, you would hear Alarcin bark out a stop in Draconic, and
Damn it.
the kobolds stop just as they get it. Wrong thing. Just as they get into the slightly open area where you're at, you see them stop. And they basically block any form of passage back up to the lair. She keeps walking forward though. Slowly.
Cool.
And everyone give me a
Frimlin.
stealth check.
Except me, right?
Except you,
Yeah.
yeah.
While this is happening, Frimlin is going to very weakly try to sit up and then fall back down and just sort of half lift his head and blink at her. And then just lay back down. Like flop back. He's not necessarily laying, but he's, acting like he's been mortally wounded.
And his injuries look awful.
Yes.
Well, true to form.
A stealth check of 17 for me.
Yeah. Karma and Drakian try to move further back and do make a sound as they move. And yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you managed to grab her attention because that was a nat 1 on her perception check. They rolled abysmally, but it was not a nat 1. Dainor managed to completely vanish out of sight. Ada, you can't even see where he went.
Cool, love it.
That was a
Love a
dirty
stealthy boy.
Yeah, that was a dirty 20. And it beats everyone's passive perception.
Yeah, even deliberately looking, I do not see him.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Yeah. I mean,
Hey, look, even if he ran away,
yeah, his job is to be stealthy, so
yeah.
you would hope that he was good at it, but he did get captured.
Thanks, Tony. Tony has sent me that video you were talking about.
I'm
I will
sorry,
look at
lass.
that later.
Dear. And yeah, Frimlin just, I'm sorry, lass, but I'm afraid the scoundrel bandits are, they've beat you to it. I'm done for.
Oh no. No. Even if you perish here, I shall still take my trophy, I think. And she'll walk straight towards Frimlin. And you can see, like,
welcome it.
the sword is just above ground. It's basically that view of someone dragging a weapon behind, but she doesn't want to harm the edge of it.
Yeah.
And
welcome it, last. I'm done for.
you see a grin just bloom across her face, and it is not a happy one. It is filled with malice and teeth. Until she takes one step too much, and you hear the breaking of the trap, and that is a dex. She's not dexterous. That's a fail on the dex save.
Roll.
And she falls into the hole.
Shoot her!
Shoot her!
Shoot her! I'm gonna use my inspiration on that one.
Yes. Yeah, you're gonna need that.
Hey, better. 21.
Yep, 21 does hit.
I should see what I can do.
Hey, for 6 piercing damage.
Now let me double
Pew
check.
pew pew.
Pew.
Ooh. So that is 6 piercing damage. And yeah, with that we're going into initiative because you were ready for
Let's
that to happen.
initiate. That's an 11.
Initiate
So we're gonna do.
for 13.
Now I'm gonna have to add
Good boy. Good boy.
all of
Thank you.
You're the best boy.
I know.
combat tracker and did I already add?
Sorry, my Moodle is being sulky. Like, sulky at me. And wants pats. But he, being the good-mannered little tax accountant he is, he sort of nudged my elbow with his nose to ask if he was allowed.
You there. Maybe pets?
Yes. Excuse me? May I?
Now let's see. Oh, that
Okay,
You've
is
ignored me for far too long.
abysmal. So that is
Boy.
Nope.
Never mind.
4. That is better. That is 18. And Dainor, what do you get? Ooh, and you're a.
Carlos is a good boy. You are a goblin with satellite dish ears. I do not want you right now.
That's a 17. There we go. So which one are you? You're that one. So, bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry.
I'm gonna move the guy over there, and he is hidden, so we're gonna hide you, and you know what, let's add you to the tracker too. And it is 2 kobolds first. And I think it's that one and yeah, these 2 right next to each other. These 2 go first. They look at Alrasin and then they look over to Ada. Oh, where they think came from. And look at each other and bring out their slings to try and hit whatever is in the trees.
Would it be fair to say that they can't see me?
Their passive
Partially
perception
obscured?
is shite, so they can't really see you at all. Let's see if they can actually see you. You have half cover.
Sure.
So, yeah, they can see you, but, you know, they can't get a proper hit. So
Yeah. Our cover would make my AC like 19.
yeah. Let's see if they can actually hit you with
Bring it.
slings. So that is a... Ooh, first one actually hits. That's cool.
Oof.
Second one does not,
I
though.
mean, I think I can take a single sling bullet. Let's do that.
Yeah, it's not that much
Okay.
damage.
I've got some spell slots, but because like, what was the roll? Because I can jack it up to 24 if I want.
Yeah, no, it's it was a 19, so it just hits.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that is 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no! That's actually
Oh,
quite a
no.
lot. I was, yeah.
It's 1d4 plus 2. So I rolled max.
Oh, max damage.
Yeah, max. Yeah, yeah.
The other
Nice. Very
sling,
nice.
the other rock just goes wide.
And you hear they hear from in the foliage. Ow! Stop it!
Let's see.
I have no beef with you, little blue thing.
You just hear I hate, and a withering look from Alrasin over in the corner, and just yeah, doing your job. And
You pay
So-
peanuts, you get monkeys.
Ralgos would still be under the charm effect, right? For a few more
Correct.
minutes.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah. So he's just like, laying there like, what's going on? What's happening?
You're right, Ralgo. It's fine. You just lie there, darling. We'll be with you shortly.
Okay. Which means it's Danor's turn. He is going to... Let's see. What would improvised weapon be for him?
Concentration.
Thoughts.
Ooh, dangerous.
What does he... Can he use a longsword?
Ooh.
Rapier? Short sword?
Short
what do I have?
I'll do.
rapier, short sword, and a hand crossbow he can use.
I've got a light crossbow, a dagger, dart, and a rapier.
He would
On me.
probably, well, if you offer it, he would probably take your dagger once he gets back from where he's hiding.
Yep. So yeah, he'd be.
We did
Frimlin
give
would
him
be
a
happy.
short crossbow.
Yeah, but
I'm
he
pretty
can.
sure we
lot of
equipped him.
crossbow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a light crossbow. He can't use it.
Yeah.
Well, he's not
Oh,
proficient
okay.
in it. He can use it, but he's not proficient in it.
Right.
I'm gonna double check.
It's a simple weapon. He's not able to use simple weapons.
It specifies hand crossbows, not light
Mm.
ones.
Oh.
Which is weird. It says simple weapons and hand crossbows, so maybe he can use it.
Well, because a hand crossbow is not a simple weapon, whereas
Yeah.
light
Yeah, but the light crossbows
So
are,
he-
so he would use.
Yeah, so he can use it. Because I've got a light crossbow on me, and I'm proficient with it, even though it doesn't say light crossbows on my thing. So
Hmm.
technically, yes, he can use it. I
Yeah,
believe.
and yeah, I think you did give him one. So yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, but he's going to sneak up on the kobold that hit Ada, and in a flash, you basically see him appear behind the kobold, and
Okay.
then his hands move like forward, almost lightning fast, and he wraps that braided rope around the neck of the kobold.
I mean, I can't judge. I did exactly the same thing to Ralgo less than an hour ago.
Yeah, and so that would be a... Oh, that is a good one. Can the
Oh, dear.
kobold break out? He cannot! So you see Dano just lift this kobold up by the neck. Unfortunately, he didn't do enough to actually kill the kobold, but he is grappled.
Yet.
Yet.
Excellent.
If he can't get up next time, he's dead. But yeah, you see just this elf just standing there with a struggling kobold. Unfortunately, he cannot take hide action at this point because he has a struggling kobold. But yeah, that's his turn.
Shadows restrain the struggling kobold.
Yeah.
What's the policy on killing any of the kobolds?
We'd rather
Are we
not,
going to
but
try
sure.
to not? Yes, no, I agree. It's just whether or not it's necessary.
Oh,
Well,
hearing that, just you see him just loosen the
Oh,
grip
this
a
is sorry.
little
That was
bit.
more of a Josh thinking
Okay.
than.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I answered in character.
Yeah. Well, I was speaking in Ada's voice, so
Yeah.
that's fair.
But yeah, I think you said that last time that you were going to try and
Convince them not to be
yeah.
bastards.
So
Yeah.
you see Dano just release it a little bit, so he's not breaking the neck of
Yeah.
the kobold.
Non-lethal damage. Non-lethal. Yeah. I was really just. It's very difficult to do non-lethal thunder damage.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Not without at least deafening the poor dears. Alrighty. Oh, I know what I'll do. Is it? Yeah. Sorry. Whose turn is it?
It is. Let's see, this guy facing Frimlin directly.
Uh huh.
Um,
The red one.
yeah. Wait,
Yep.
that one. Yeah.
That one. I sees him.
Yeah, red one. He is also going to. He's looking around like, where did that come from? And looking over to Alarson. He's also bringing out a sling. And oh,
You don't have to do this.
Well, yeah, he just hesitates slightly and just chucks it. For 14.
To hit Frimlin.
Yeah.
Oh, Frimlin. Yeah, that hits
Frimlin is prone
That's true.
and at range.
He is.
That is true. That is a 9.
That does not hit Frimlin.
You see him hesitate. You see the kobold hesitate slightly and just loosely chuck it, and then grin and then duck behind this rock like no.
Son, next time, shoot her. And he points at
Ooh.
Alderson.
And then it's just like nope, behind. I'm behind there.
Hard pass. Hard pass.
Hard pass on that.
Cool and groovy. No, but cool and groovy.
Yeah. The one standing next to him is just gonna. Okay. What do I do? And then he's gonna try to do the same. That is also a 9, because that was a 5 and a 9 on the dice.
Nice.
Wait a minute. You don't have to do this.
They aren't, in fairness to them.
Yeah, and he's gonna hide right next to the other one, like, well, it's not really hiding, they're just covering.
Yeah.
As it is Ada's turn.
Excellent. This Dragonborn, does she appear to have any ranged weapons on her?
No. She has a
Cool.
long sword, and that's it.
Yeah. Ada will stride out of the underbrush.
Okay.
She will be... I'm looking to be just outside of breath weapon range.
Okay.
Ada will stride out imperiously. But with a, like... how to say this? Like, friendly but imperiously. Like, walking like she will do her best impression of a benign goddess.
Yeah.
Slowly, majestically, but armed to the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And walk out and say, "Stand down, kobolds. This is between dragonkin. The one who prevails here will be the one to command you." And then she throws 2 hand axes at this woman.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, no, she's not
Making a
prone,
point.
but she's stuck in the hole same way that Frimlin was.
Yeah, right.
So she
Karma.
would be slightly
So,
lower than you.
Karma was?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
my bad. Yeah, Karma.
Would this be a with advantage because she can't move?
Yes, she can't dodge. So yeah.
Splendid. Well, that's a 19 on the dice for the first one, but I'll
Epic.
try. 20, there it is.
Nice.
Ooh, yes.
And do
So
we
that was the first one.
do we want to do the brutals, or do you want to impose a disadvantage on her?
Look. The second one probably didn't. A 14 to hit.
Yeah, no.
But that's fine. A single good yeet. Brutals is double damage.
Brutals is max damage and then roll. Or you can roll the dice twice and then impose some form of damage to her.
Definitely that. Definitely that. So I will do.
To be fair, she can do the same to you then.
Great. 10 points of hand axe damage.
Yep.
For an average of 7 on the 2d6s plus 3. 10. Is it slashing? Yeah, slashing. And yeah. The I want to impose disadvantage on, like, I want to make her look weak by comparison with me.
Okay. So yeah, yeah. So
I go for I'm going for a wound that will make her gasp with pain, maybe?
yeah, let's see. So she's wearing, yeah, you let's say that you hit her just under the elbow, because her chainmail doesn't cover her entire arms. It's leather on her underarms.
Yep.
So you would hit her elbow, which makes it she can't really bend it anymore.
Right.
Because it hurt badly.
Yeah.
So she would have a hard time using her. She would have a hard time using the longsword because of where the hand axe hit.
Ada, it's also worthy to note, does not currently have her shield equipped because she was making 2 hand axe attacks.
Yeah.
So her AC is currently 15. And she's also trying to look like, I'm not scared of you lot.
Yeah. So you see her grip on the longsword adjust, and it's tilting a little bit more than it was before. Even if you don't sever bits in the elbow, getting hit on the elbow really hurts.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, you also see blood running down the leather covering down to her bracers. And she hisses. And yeah, she would hiss out a "Wait till I get to you" at Ada.
I'm waiting, darling.
Anything else you want to do in your turn?
I think that's about all I can do. I've moved, I've made 2 actions, 1 action and a bonus action.
Yep.
And I've said an awful lot of shit.
That means
What a big game.
yeah, it means it's Trakian's turn, and he's walking low around the tree, trying to keep out of range of the of Alarsin, as he's making his way over to the cowering kobolds. And right before he can he get all the way there? Yes, he can. No problem. Okay. Right as he gets there, he's gonna call out, "You wanted them alive, right?"
Yes.
We did, yes.
Yeah. You see
Don't hurt them. Well, don't hurt them permanently.
you see him
It's not their fault.
adjust. You see him adjust his grip, and let me see. He can do. If I remember right, he can do. Yeah, you see him adjust his grip on the longsword, and then just try to strike out the first one with the pommel, just to incapacitate them.
Excellent.
Yeah, that is a hit. So you see the first one that tried to hit Frimlin, just fall over, unconscious.
Ugh. Perfect.
So he's
I mean,
incapacitated.
yes. He'll have a headache.
Yeah. It's not a hard blow. He was just trying to knock him out, and that was it.
No.
Yeah.
Don't believe the lies spread around by the frying pan industry. If you knock somebody on the head hard enough to knock them out, that's brain damage. What you just did there.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's
You're going to either put them in casualty or really piss them off. There is no real middle ground there.
Yeah, this is true. If you don't wake up immediately from being knocked unconscious, you're in trouble.
Yep.
This is true.
But yeah,
That's why you should always wear a helmet when you're riding horses.
or bikes.
And
Or
if you-
robbing people. Yeah.
Yes. And if you fall off your horse and hit your head, you need to replace your helmet.
Yes.
Enough said.
Same thing if you fall off your bike or your moped or anything like that. You need to replace the helmet. I know it's expensive, but you have to.
Yes.
It doesn't
yes.
protect you after that.
I don't
Exactly.
ride things. Well, I don't ride many things.
You ride one thing.
Josh.
I'm not gonna continue that line of thought. As it is Frimlin's turn.
Is Frimlin able to do this thing in 6 seconds?
Oh dear, is it the bard thing?
It's a bad thing, yeah.
Remind me of the bard thing, because I'm blanking right now.
The poem is a vicious mockery.
Well, technically, vicious mockery is a 6-second action.
Yes,
you can
I'm-
do the first verse in 6 seconds.
Excellent.
I'm gonna say
yeah.
that, and you're gonna have to be speaking fast.
Okay. Because the idea is that he's going to get through this in a couple of turns.
Mhm.
To try and
Aye.
not only viciously mock Our Lady there, but try and bring the kobolds round to their side.
Alright.
Yep.
So first thing he's going to do is just, you are doing this out of fear. We know this. We have a story for you. And in very Seussian fashion, he's going to start reciting, there once was a kobold with scales of blue who got tired of always being told what to do. He turned his back on his mistress, a feat ever so bold, and found a companion in a dragon of gold. And he's going to wink at Alrison and viciously mock her.
I love that. Also, if you don't have inspiration already, you get one for that, because I've read it, and it's amazing, and yeah.
And let me see,
Ooh.
she at this point needs to make a wisdom save.
That's a 9.
Yep, so she takes 3 damage, and I think that is disadvantage on the next attack roll she makes. Is anybody injured?
A
Alrison
bit.
and Ada.
I took a pebble to the head. Like, I'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm
At this
just thinking,
point.
if I stood up and took half my move... no, I don't have bonus action, don't worry. I thought I changed that when I leveled up. To...
You
Huh,
said
no, I
you were
didn't.
going to take Healing Word.
Yeah, I was going to switch Cure Wounds out for Healing Word when I changed, but it didn't take, so I'm going to do that now if you don't mind.
Hey, go ahead. I mean,
Yeah.
you said you were going to, so I don't mind.
Much better
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, like, I don't know why I had Cure Wounds instead of Healing Word. Oh, because at the time I was a, where is Healing Word? There it is. And he's, going to look over then at... Yeah, that's 60 feet. I can do that. At, what's his chops that's injured? The albino elf?
Dainor.
Dano.
Mhm.
And he's, just going to say, "Buck up, lad," and hand him a. As he does that,
Bardic
or
inspiration?
minimum. No minimum. I'm bonus action healing word. So he gets 5 healing. Unfortunate that I rolled minimum, but 5 healing is still good for a bonus action.
Yeah, he looks a lot better. Still bruised and banged up, but he looks a bit more perky from behind the struggling kobold.
I'm glad you finished that sentence. Right. It's a lot more perky from behind.
I mean, Trakian would think so.
My god, dude, you are an ace today. You are
Yes.
just epic.
Yes.
I love you.
Okay, so, why did I only add one of you guys? You both of you go into the combat tracker. So, Frimlin, you see the two, well-clad, armored, kobolds that were with Alrasin, look at each other, look at what's happening, and one of them, this guy, is going to rush on over to Frimlin and try to stab you with a spear. Let's see. No, yes, there we go. Now it is. Did I said it was overcast, right? Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I also think it's fairly dark, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
didn't we go in at night?
I think you did, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be dark. Yeah. Otherwise he would have had disadvantage. But no. So he's going to swing his spear around. First swing is a 13.
That does not hit.
Hey.
It clings slightly against the rock next to you as he brings it around again. Oh, that's even worse. That's an 8.
Nope. Oh, I've just got every animal in my lap now. Okay.
And then he just hisses at you. And, oh, is he smart enough to not walk away? That's a no. And he's going to take... No, he can't walk away. Never mind. He used up his movement on that one. So he's gonna stay right there, and... this guy is going to try and free his friend from Daner's grip. That is an 11 to hit, does not hit. So he runs up and tries to stab Daner. Daner sees it coming and just sidesteps it. Still holding on to the struggling kobold.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yep, basically like, shh, chill. It's basically doing that. I'm not sure if you played Dishonored, but that whole you can choke them until they go unconscious and then just drop them.
Yep. As Dario would say, you're cutting the sleep artery.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And we all went, what? You are what?
Yeah.
No. What now?
I love it.
But yeah, Frimlin is seeing that... No, not Frimlin. Karma sees that Frimlin is getting stabbed at. So he's going to run over and then try to clobber this thing with his tongue.
Yes.
And he misses so disastrously that dirt and stuff just goes everywhere.
I'm not cleaning that again for you.
He just spits
I don't have
out.
time to press digitate you right now, buddy.
He
I'm
just
sorry.
spits rocks out of his mouth. Like, because that was a nat 1 on that hit. You just spit.
After the combat, if we're still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
got you, Sam.
yeah. Which leads us to Alracin's turn.
Hey.
Disadvantage on her first attack, by the way.
Yeah. First thing she's gonna do is she's gonna take half her movement and crawl out of the hole.
Wait, she can do that?
She's strong as shit. She has 20 strength. So she's gonna haul herself out of the hole.
Very well.
And, but yeah, she'll use half her movement because no climbing speed.
Cool. I am very much like, come at me, bruh.
Yeah. Let's see how far it is between the two of you. Ooh, she can just make it to Ada.
Excellent.
And,
Yeah.
there we go. So she grabs her sword in both hands and then slowly strides over, well, not slowly, but determinedly strides over to Ada, lifts the, that's the ruler, this is the one on, lifts the sword and makes a swipe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
With both hands. So that is, oh, the first one is a 12.
That one.
Misses.
Yeah, and the second one is a 23.
That one hits.
Yeah, so the first one just comes from overhead.
Did you roll the first one at disadvantage?
Well, it didn't matter because it missed anyway.
Yeah, it was either a 12 or a... Well, actually, that is a... It was 12 or 13. So...
Okay.
both missed, so...
Oh no, I was just asking that because, you know, if you'd rolled a second time, that would have taken off the one that hit. And...
That would have been the 19. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it was... she has multi-attack, so she makes 2 attacks.
Yep. Oh, I know.
Yeah, so the first one was a 12 or a 13. The second one was a 19. No, wait, 23.
Yeah. Oh, if it's
Natural
19,
19.
I can do something about it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
They
yeah.
did like, this is gonna hurt.
The second swipe comes from like an underhand.
Uh-huh.
And, ooh, I don't have a dice like that prepared. Let me find that.
Not good.
There, and... Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt. So that is 10 slashing damage from the sword.
How? Yeah.
And I need a
The way you phrase that means, yeah, okay, cool.
I need a con save.
On save. I am quite good at those, normally. That is a 10.
For 14 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Ow. This magic sword?
Yes, it is a magic sword.
Okay. A further
Is it
14
made of metal?
necrotic.
It is, yes. And she's wearing
Is she wearing
chainmail.
metal?
She's wearing chainmail.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Ouch. Okay. I'm getting the shield back out. I'm down to 10 hit points, by the way, Frimlin.
Yep. Remind
That
me,
one hit
talking is a
with
free action,
24
right?
hits. Yeah. Yes.
Excellent.
And, yeah. Then she just leans
Also,
back.
just out of mild curiosity,
Yes.
what was the range? How? Yeah. No, it's fine. Don't worry.
From the hole to where you're standing is 15 feet.
Yeah.
Which makes it
Yeah,
so
okay.
that she can just make it to you.
Okay.
Okay, I know what I'm
Alrighty.
doing.
Great.
And then
And
she
I'll do the
just
other
she
thing
takes a
next time.
stance with the sword back and a hand forward. As
Cool.
we're back to Kobold's turn. This guy is going to try to wriggle out of Danor's grasp. And fail miserably.
Yep.
His friend is going to try and... Well, actually, I'm gonna have the other one help him. It's still gonna fail. So those two are done. Rolgo is still under the effect. Yeah, as you see, Dano lift the kobold further. It goes limp and just falls down. He leans over and like checks for a pulse, and then when he's satisfied that the kobold isn't dead, he straightens out and tries to fade into the background again.
It's the hide action. Love it.
Yeah, because he be roguey boy.
Yeah.
Oof. That, yeah. Oh, that just succeeds. So he sneaks back in to the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
As it is this guy's turn that I forgot to add to the combat tracker before.
Oops.
Seeing as two of his friends have been incapacitated and that Alarsin seems to have the other Dragonborn in hand, he's going to run over to Frimlin. Well, try to run over to Frimlin. It's not too bright. He almost...
Why are you attacking us?
He slips slightly on the side of the trap and makes it to here to avoid falling in. Who are you addressing, Frimlin?
The one coming over. He's still, by the way, laying down. Looking rather sick. He's just, why are you attacking us? We understand you're frightened, but you don't have to be.
She's scary and strong, and the lady is even scarier.
How about it then? And he gives him a very disappointed look.
That one is incapacitated, knocked out. This guy is currently contemplating his life's choices. But he can't even take a... Oh yeah, he's gonna do something incredibly stupid. And he you see... Well, you hear the sound of a dagger being drawn, and then this guy hops off from this rock and just attacks, launches himself at Draken.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Let me see. What do you do? That... Oh, that's... Does that hit? Let me double check something. That actually hits, and he actually lands a hit right by, right in Draken's shoulder.
Ooh.
Oof.
Yeah. It's not gonna, you know, it's a dagger, so it doesn't really do that much damage, but still a shoulder. For... Oof.
Bzz.
Almost max damage, which is pretty cool.
For you, yes. Look, I'm glad you're having fun, Joe.
Hey, you guys want to recruit these guys, so you should be happy that they're doing
Yeah,
good damage.
Look, there is a proverb that says something along the lines of "Be proud of your enemy and take pleasure in his success," but not at the cost of yourself, I think is the next part of that exact saying.
That's fair. Ada, it's your turn again.
Oh, splendid. I slash her with my sword. Yeah.
No,
Sword!
no extras, no fun stuff, no...
No, unfortunately not.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I am fresh out of rages. I used the last one getting Karma out of the pit.
Ah.
And honestly, I don't think it'd help at this point anyway. So, yeah. Breath weapon. I could do a breath weapon, but I genuinely think the longsword's got a better likelihood of hitting. One-handed longsword because the shield is coming back out. Or that's cocked. That's cocked. Oh, massively cocked. It's between a 2 and a 20.
Ah,
It rolled. It's saying a 7.
yeah.
here, but,
I know. It's saying 7.
Got inspiration.
Yeah, you got inspiration.
Do I?
Or
Okay.
did you use it?
I'm pretty sure I used it already on that crossbow shot.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Got a hero point.
I don't want to burn it on re-rolling an attack. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. I'm only 1 level in Barbarian. So I'm just gonna stand here and tank some damage. Feel free to shoot her!
We've got to keep you up.
Well, yeah, there is that too.
With that, it is Trakin's turn. He just took a rather nasty hit to his shoulder, and it rolls it a little bit, and then looks over the Kobold, because, you know, Kobold's tiny, over to Ada, and then just thinks for a moment. And he's going to... Can he actually get there? So that would be cool. He can! He looks at the Kobold, looks back up at Ada, and then he just, with a quick sidestep, just walks over to Alarson. Now, can this guy actually do a... That is a no on the opportunity attack.
Great.
You see the Kobold just whiffing, flailing behind him, trying to hit him with the dagger. And he's like, nah, fam.
Nah. Yeah, nah.
As he... You see the longsword come up again. Let's see if you can actually hit this time. Come on. Oh, yes! Yes. What's their AC? Come on.
Sneak attack.
No, but you are,
Flanked.
yes, flanked.
Flanking.
Yes.
Hey, there we go.
Ooh, that's even better. Nice. Okay. Ooh, he actually hits. Nice. It's sadly not a nat 20, but that is a clear hit.
Cool.
And
it.
let's see. So the longsword comes down across her back. For how much damage do we do? Oh, yes. That's a max on the slashing damage. No, he's
Hells
using with
yeah.
2 hands. So, wrong die.
Oh. Well, maybe he does it with 1 hand.
I love these dice. I love my red dice. They roll so well.
Okay.
Go.
I
That's
maxed
even
it out.
better.
Yes, I maxed it out on
I'll
the
take it.
D10. So he just
Nice.
brings the longsword down across her back, and you hear that
Cool.
screeching of metal on chainmail, and then clink, clink,
Ooh.
clink, clink, as the rings break under the onslaught.
Don't damage it too badly, would you? It's impossible to find stuff like that fits. And Ada,
I'm
like,
trying to damage
measures
her.
herself, like, visually measures it against herself. Like, she's doing this deliberately to piss Elrison off.
Yeah. And Trakin just, I'm trying to damage her.
Noted.
And you see it, it's just Alarson just as I maxed out the damage on both dice. Both the one I rolled the wrong one and the D10. So that's 11 slashing damage.
Oh dear, you're looking a little pale, darling. Have you considered any lake trout, Mac?
And then he just stands back at the ready. Frimlin, it's your turn.
Heal or
Oh, definitely that. Definitely the second.
burn?
Can you do both? 2 bonus actions? You can do 2 bonus actions.
Or you can well, heat metal is an action, and but
Oh, burn her. Definitely burn her. I love that plan.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to sort of. That's got a vocal. So he's just going to continue with his little poem for this, as he's sort of just the journey to get
You
there.
just
was
to go
full
for
of
another
danger, quite
sick
brave.
burn.
Yeah. But the little blue kobold, he learned that. Yeah. So the journey to get there was full of danger, quite grave. But the little blue kobold, he learned to be brave. Fought a hag, raised a cabal, gained a whole lot of fame. Now that little blue kobold has earned a new name, and he's going to cast at the 2nd level
Oof.
heat metal on Alrison's chain
Remaining clothing.
mail. Yes,
Yeah.
for 10 damage.
Ooh.
That's an action. I don't think I can use another spell as a bonus action,
No.
No.
but I think I can viciously mock still.
But you can cantrip, yeah.
Yeah. Is it a?
So-
Is it a?
It's a wisdom save.
Is it a bonus action cantrip though? Or is a cantrip can?
Oh no
cantrip-
no! My bad. Yeah, no, that's a bonus action. That's an action, and I'm out of bardic inspiration, so I don't know what I can do for a bonus action. I don't think I can bonus
Wow.
action right
A
now.
bard who doesn't have a bonus action.
That feels weird.
I know, right? Well, we haven't had a long rest, is the trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got healing word, but I can't use that because it's another spell,
Yeah.
which I will do next round at 2nd level on you.
Probably gonna need it by then, yes,
Maybe.
darling. I mean, so here's the thing. I have a thing. Don't worry. I do have a thing.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the kobold next to you, Frimlin. The one that's looking at you right now. Let me see. He seems intrigued by the poem that you've been reciting.
Hells yeah.
And it takes him a bit to just process. With nat 1 on the roll and -1 intelligence and wisdom modifier, he's at 0 right now, so he's just standing there confused for this round.
He is medically discombobulated.
Yes. I mean, -1
It's just going to sort of.
is not, not that bad, but
Yes.
considering that I
He's the
rolled a
spinning
1,
wheel.
Yeah, while still sort of reclined there, because Frimlin has not stood up or moved at all. He's just going to casually point with one finger, do the inch in the direction of Alderson.
Mhm.
Just as in, yeah, that one.
Yeah, you see the wheels are still click, 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 not connecting
wheel
yet.
is
Grinding of
turning.
gears.
Yeah.
The wheel
Yeah.
is turning, but the hamster is dead.
Yes. Or in this case, the hamster's
The
trying to
hamster is
fix.
just collapsed and it's just spinning around on the wheel,
Yeah.
held in there by centrifugal force.
Like that GIF when it's going too fast, like. And eventually launches itself out. Yeah.
Yep.
I actually had a mouse break its neck like that once.
Aww.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that is objectively funny.
It is.
Yeah.
So, this kobold right here, also hearing the rhyme, it's just, what do we do? What do we do?
I didn't know, dude.
Unfortunately, he rolled a lot better, so he's just gonna, okay, and he's going to try and hit Trakian because Trakian just hurt his mistress. And he's gonna use a slingshot. It's gonna be. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt Trakian a lot. So that it would be.
Can you do me a favor and not roll with the red dice for this damage?
Yeah, these red dice I got with the
Okay.
Essentials
What?
kit from D&D, and they have.
Oh wow.
They are seriously my player killers.
Well then, yeah.
No.
Look. No.
Okay, so
No.
I had some very strong mental image of a kobold who was basically just... Is it Laurel or Hardy, the thin one? And it's just sort of his problem face. Lifting his hat.
You see him draw back with confidence, and then just the stone that he slings away just goes straight for Trakian's hand, and he knocks the sword out of his hand. Because that was a nat 20.
Ow.
And you see Trakian just clutch his hand.
Alright, that one you can kill. I'll let you have that one.
No.
Yeah,
He's
Ada,
doing it out of fear.
you can see that same rage start building
So am I.
in Trakian's eyes.
Oh, does Ada see that?
Yeah, you would see that. It's that same rage as when he killed the bandit captain.
Oh, you done goofed, darling.
But yeah, he's clutching his hand is like, Even though it didn't do a lot of damage, he did knock the sword out of his hand, so...
Yeah, Ada would definitely say... Ada would look at the kobold and go, "You done goofed, darling."
The kobold
my
is like,
friend. It's delicious, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. I don't really get angry, but you can see that it's starting to get like a coldness over his face.
I love it.
It's like Ada's rage. It's not. It's a cold focus.
It's a calculating
anger,
rage. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the how exactly do I break this person?
Karma seeing the sword, or hearing and seeing the sword just clank away, is gonna turn around and look at Frimlin, look at the kobold, the confused kobold, and just mlem him and try to mlem him again and not hit the ground this time.
Love it. The confused one. Don't blame the confused one.
Okay. Yeah. He's gonna then walk over here.
Hey, Marie.
Hey, Maria.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, ahoy. And then hit the other one then. The one who actually tried to... Yeah, he would be smart enough for that. He is actually a rather smart animal. Yeah, he's decently intelligent.
He's probably more intelligent than the kobolds. So.
That's not an achievement, though.
He's probably got Ada beat, to be honest. Ada's a flat 10. I don't know.
No, he's not quite that smart, I don't think.
No, he's a flat 10.
Oh. No, they're intellectual.
The only difference, I guess, is that Karma can't read.
Oh, well, you know. But we could teach him.
Yeah,
I
you
love
could teach
teaching
him.
things to read.
I mean,
I'm
yeah, you could teach
anticipating
him.
having to teach Ralgo.
I quite like teaching it too, but he's got stereopic vision, so it makes it rather difficult.
Well, no, surely not. You could read two at once. That'd be lovely. Anyway, come on, shoot the woman!
Yeah. He's gonna shoot the one who's by the trap. That's a dirty 20.
Can we just shoot the Dragonborn?
He can't reach the Dragonborn.
Oh, my darling.
But that is like so. For 7 bludgeoning damage, and he's gonna try to aim for his head to knock him. Stun him. Yes, non-lethal.
Stun him. Exactly.
So that was... And he's gonna need a con save for that. That he fails, so he looks like, whoa. Okay, what just happened? As he gets that tongue blob thing just in his head. The helmet is slightly knocked to the side, and he just stands there like, whoa, what just happened?
Ooh, that was breezy.
As it is Alrazin's turn now.
Sorry.
Trakian has done a lot more damage to her than Ada has, if I'm not wrong.
She's also
Ada
got
has-
a heat metal on her chest.
Oh yeah, it's true.
That's true.
What do I need to do for that?
Good question.
You
Heat
just
metal.
take damage every turn until you get out of contact with the metal.
Yeah.
Basically.
Frimlin
has to do it deliberately, but it doesn't count as casting a spell a second time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it takes a bonus action though, so I'm.
Yeah,
But I can do 2 bonus actions.
I think it's your action.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
think it is your action.
You until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again. So it's a bonus action.
Sure, but yeah, you can do 2 bonus actions in a single turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing for the next
Love it.
round. But
And now we run away from her.
yeah, now I must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can, which she can't.
No,
Which she
she's wearing.
cannot.
If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and
Ooh.
ability checks until the end of my next turn. Until the start of my next turn, rather.
Love
So
it.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm glad I did that now.
34. That's a 12 hit.
Nope.
Or a. Oh, that's gonna hit though. That's a 22.
Nope.
Oh no! No, you. Yeah, she does that two-handed thing again, trying to swipe, and just goes clang, clang.
The second one, the first one, it just clangs off. Ada actually parries it with her sweeping blade. But the second one, she's like, just massive, big swing. And Ada doesn't even try. And it comes within about an inch of Ada's forehead. And then this coppery metallic shield, just very briefly, it's hexagons.
Nice.
And it's semi-transparent. And yeah, it's interlocking hexagons, just flares up in front of her, and it just bangs off, and she smiles as Ada uses shield.
Nice. This guy. Ooh, nice. So, yeah, seeing that exchange, seeing that what is going on, this kobold looks around, and then he's going to run away.
Valid. Don't go too far, darling. I have quite dishes for you to do later.
Just looks over his shoulder and just, yeah, nope.
We're not your enemies. We're not.
And he's going to be hiding behind this big rock right here. Rolgo is not going to do anything, but
Nope.
Danar, on the other hand, since no one saw him leaving, he's going to try and shoot at Alracin.
Thank you.
For a what is that? Gimme. What is that? So that is a such, and she has. Ooh.
Poor dishes, they'll never get done. True.
Yeah.
I've got Ralgo. I'm sure he's smart enough for dishes, and if he's not, David can do them.
Now.
Or Groch. No, Groch's dead. What am I thinking? Who's the other one? Deadeye. Deadeye does dishes. Deadeye does dishes dreadfully. Yes, Deadeye does dishes dreadfully.
Get out of this alive. I'll do this. I don't care.
Sneak attack. I have to check that. I've never played a rogue before, so I'm gonna double check this real quick.
What are you double checking? They only get sneak attack if they have advantage and they can't be seen, which
yeah,
he cannot be seen, so he would have advantage.
Okay. Yes.
So then sneak attack.
Yeah, that's what I was checking, if he has advantage or not.
Unless he's a swashbuckler, in which case he just can. Because swashbucklers are stupid.
Ooh, that's a
Great.
hit. That's a hit. That is a good hit.
I love swashbuckler rogues, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, so do I. Who doesn't? They're brilliant.
One of my
but,
favorite characters is swashbuckler rogue. His name is Ranger.
Yes, I love Ranger. Ranger and
Ranger. Is he friends with Wizard the Sorcerer?
He's got a brother named Bad, but Bad is a bard.
Right.
yeah. Dakarin and Ranger are really good friends and a dynamic duo when it comes to stealing stuff from nobles. Light crossbow. There we go. So it says there is 1d8? Am I completely dumb on this? Is that correct? Because that is a lot
What?
of damage from a crossbow.
Yeah, 1d8, light crossbow.
Yep.
Yep. Hand
That's
crossbow is
correct.
1d6.
Ah, okay. So
And then heavy is 1d10 or 1d12?
Yeah. 10.
I don't remember which. 10. Yeah.
and then it's the sneak attack damage as well. I mean, we are liking this. So first of all, considering that he hit,
My
that was
good.
good.
Sneak attacked me.
first is 9 piercing damage as the
Love it.
crossbow bolt just
Woo woo.
hits her in the side. And then it deals an extra stupid amount of damage because sneak attack.
Yeah, boy.
So it's
Go.
12 sneak attack damage.
Nice.
How's she looking? How's she looking?
She's not looking good. She's bleeding heavily. The crossbow bolt basically went in through her chainmail, and you can just barely see the shaft of it.
Ouch.
And she's bleeding heavily from both her back and her side at this point.
Oh, my goodness. Are you all right? You do look dreadful, darling.
She growls at you. Just yeah.
Ada is very much trying to keep her attention on Ada.
Yeah. See if I have that somewhere. Where are you? I have a dragon growl. It's not this loud.
You're going to make me cast mending on that when we're done, aren't you?
You are correct. Yes, I am. Yes.
Something like that, but not as loud.
Oh, I'm so scared. A noise I too am capable of making. I am petrified.
Oh.
You'd be more scary if you said something nice. It would be very out of character.
I'll say something nice when you're dead.
You see? It's not scary. Look at me quivering in my little boots.
So the guy who got malemmed in the head by Karma, I'm going to have make another con save that he fails. He's still just confused. He's not unconscious, but he's just like, oh, stars, pretty.
I thought it was more of a oh god, oh it's so sticky. Oh,
that
no.
too, but it's like, no.
It's like walking through seaweed.
Ugh, bleh, bleh, bleh. No, okay,
Yep.
that one is still knocked out. Let me actually do that.
Get off me, you horrible cat.
The guy that Trakian knocked out is starting to come around. Like he's blinking and confused and just.
Oh right.
The one next to him is looking at what is happening, seeing the. It's not entirely going their way. Is he going to do something dumb, or is he not going to do something dumb? He is going to do something dumb. And he is going to try to hit Trakian. Trying being the operative word here, as that the stone that he throws with his sling goes past Trakian, past Alrasin, and past Ada, and very close to all three.
Yep.
I'm not even sure I'm not even sure if I'm mad. That one was so close to everyone.
Yeah. And then he's
I think
like,
I was
"No,
aimed at you, Elrasin.
I'll deal with him later." And you
No,
see
you
the,
won't.
Sure
the
you will.
kobold just
It's how
went,
you
nope,
inspire
nope.
such wonderful how you inspire such wonderful loyalty in your minions.
You see the kobold like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, and as she says that, Frimlin is just going to say, "No, you won't. We'll protect them."
Yes, we shall. Yes.
Yeah, Ada, you're up.
Yeah. Ada's gonna try again,
Oof.
but this time with advantage.
Yes,
16
that hits.
or a 15. A 16 looks
Yep.
like for 1d8 plus 3. Aw. 5 longsword damage, 5 slashing.
Yeah, she's not looking good at all. Even though it would look like it wouldn't do a lot of damage, she tries to brace it with an arm, and you see it just, it's a
The
weak,
blade sort of wraps around the arm,
yeah,
and just as she pulls it back, it just cuts into it. Yeah.
yeah, and it's a very
We don't
weak
think-
attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
eyeing
yeah.
Adelinda, he's just going to say, "I don't think I'm going to get to the end of my story before she dies."
But do finish it anyway. I'm enjoying it.
Daynor failed his stealth check, by the way, so he's not hidden. He's just crouched
Noted.
behind a rock. And yeah, it's... Anything else you want to do in your turn, Ada?
Probably just more snarky comments about how how I'm going to look really good in her chainmail.
And yeah, it is Trakian's turn. Let's see if we can channel that rage into something useful. That is a... Can you... Is that a hit? Nope. Nope, that's not it. Oh yeah, that is a hit.
Hey.
So the second longsword attack comes out. That's the wrong die. Where is it? Where are you? There you are. And minimal damage though. He brings it down again, and you see him snarling as he does, and cut it. But this time it just clinks slightly off the chainmail and cuts her at the neck instead.
Ooh.
It's not a
Ow.
deep cut, but you can. Well, you can't see it because he's behind her. But she reels forward slightly,
Ooh. Well, the first cut was the deepest, darling.
and yeah, she's not having a good time. She's on her last legs now. Frimlin, you're up.
How many legs does she have?
So he's going to reach out and twist his hand, heating up that
Ooh.
shirt
Yep.
again. Which I'm not going to comment on for obvious reasons.
Yes, thank you.
I'll roll the damage though. He's doing that at first. No, that's still the same damage.
Yeah,
second level.
second
Yep.
level.
I don't have to. Yeah, that's 11 damage to her.
Oh.
Did you order original recipe or extra crispy?
And he's going to use his action to bonus action at the second level healing word. Wait, did I roll 2d8? Yes, I did. So he's going to then second level healing word Ada for 9.
That's splendid, thank you. I
And
can maybe take a
continue.
hit.
Yeah, and continue with his little poem if I may indulge. And he's just, Sir David Hagsbane is proud, brave, and free, raised from lowly servant to close family, an uncle and mentor to the Dragon of Gold. He has influence through all the stories he's told. And he's going to grin at Ada as he says that.
Yeah. Alrasin lets out a loud scream of pain. And she's basically bracing against the sword at this point. Just to remain standing.
Ooh.
I'm still standing. No.
Let's see. The guy... The confused... the guy next to Frimlin, he looks over to Alrasin and between the two of you, and then you promise you protect us?
I promise.
Okay. Lady Mevrenbell will not be happy with this, and then he just he chucks his spear into the ground and just runs in behind Frimlin.
Aww. Nice.
Why did this guy not run?
Because he's an idiot.
Oh yeah, he was the one who hit Trakian. That was the one. He is still going to be dumb.
Oh dear.
Seeing that his mistress needs help, he's going to try and hit Trakian again. Oh, that's an actual hit.
Ugh.
Not the nat 20. No, wait. Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Trakian would have used his bonus action to pick up his sword again.
Pick his sword, yeah.
Yeah. But that is max damage, however, so he takes
Oof.
a
6 more.
5 more. It's 1d4 plus 1.
Ah.
And yeah, Trakian is not looking good. He is he got hit in the ribs with this rock, and he's breathing heavily.
Ooh.
And he's leaning slightly.
Draken, just hold on. I think I've got one more heal in me.
Fine.
Tricky, and I've got this.
Yeah. And he starts slowly laughing to himself. The cold rage twisting slightly into a sort of mania. And yeah, and he just sways a little bit. He's leaning over. You can see that he's in pain, as he would be in D&D terms bloodied at this point. So he's at half health.
Lucky for him. I've been a quarter for a good portion of the fight.
Yeah.
I've done what I can.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm back up to just one under. I'm just one over bloodied. One, as in one. I bloodied plus 1.
Yeah.
19 of my 40.
Oof.
Yeah. Trakian is at 11 out of 24.
Great. It'll be fine. Fine.
So yeah, Karma lumbers over and climbs up on this rock. Let's see if he needs to get down from the rock. No, he can actually blem her from the rock.
Blem.
So let's try and see if he can blem her.
I
from
really want this to be what does her.
Karma.
I'm
Chameleon.
Oh wait. Would that
She's
count?
flanked.
Yeah, she's flanked.
At range? I don't know. Is it a melee ranged attack or is it a ranged attack?
It's technically.
Is it just a melee attack with reach?
It's technically using the whip, so I'm guessing it's ranged.
Whip is actually not a ranged attack. It's
Okay.
a melee with reach.
Okay.
It's special, but it's a melee weapon.
Yeah, then it would be No, he's not flanked because she's not flanked from Karma.
He's not. Oh, okay.
Because you would need an ally on the opposite side.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Although her attention is divided between the two of you and Karma.
I mean, it's 3 of us now.
Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, that actually hits.
Hey.
Sorry,
Okay.
the goblin in my throat just escaped for a second.
Came out to say hi.
Yeah. Yeah, as Karma gets up on this rock and just whips his tongue out, you see Alrasin...
He whips his tongue back and forth. Yeah. A whip is a martial melee weapon,
Yeah,
technically speaking.
yeah, so he whips the tongue out and you see this debris-covered tongue. He hasn't been able to get rid of all the crap after he lammed the ground. Just whip out towards her face as Alrasin turns to look at him and just get hit straight in the jaw, and you hear a snap, and then she just falls.
Nice.
Well,
Nice, Karma.
I remember when you were a hatchling, I said all you could ever do was... The only damage you'd ever do was licking someone to death, but I never thought I'd see it.
And I hope you don't take this the wrong way, Karma, darling, but I really love that this bitch was licked to death. In fact, if you don't mind me saying, you've got her licked. And then Ada, I know it's not in the turn order, but Ada would like to try and finish this fight.
Yeah, go ahead.
By rearing her head back and using her breath weapon into the sky to breathe this massive poisonous cloud of acid.
Mm-hmm.
Belches this up into the sky and then says, "Kobolds, calm down, darlings. Come along now."
And if you don't mind, to top that off, Frimlin would like to just finish the end of his poem.
Go ahead.
Frimlin, I believe you were saying.
Yes. If he was here, he would tell you, and every word would be true, that if he can do it, you surely can too. You surely can too. There's room in the Cabal for those who would fight. So turn on that bitch, and he points out toward the lair, and you show her your might.
Nice. And
Yeah.
yes, Ada,
Yeah.
for that performance, you also get inspiration. Not sure you're gonna
Yay.
need it
Thank
too
you.
much now, but yes. The kobolds still standing by you look around, look at the remains of their former mistress, and then just drop their weapons like, okay.
Well,
Good lads.
you'll probably need those to fight Mevrinbell at some point, so I'd hold on to them.
X-nay on the fighting Mevrin Belsnay.
Yeah, you see the kobolds closest to you like, nope.
They're not fully inducted yet.
Nope.
No. He has said that, and then he just sort of grins at them and gives them a wink.
Yeah, the guy hiding behind you is like, oh, that's a joke, right?
Yes,
We wouldn't-
Frimlin tells
we wouldn't have-
excellent jokes that are very funny.
We wouldn't have you do anything that you didn't want to do.
Oh,
Exactly. Now, I'm just going to make sure one of them was still unconscious, the one that was hugged to death.
yes.
Yeah, I'm going to go over and make sure he's okay.
Yeah, he's
Visibly.
he's still breathing.
Like-
He still has a pulse, but he is out cold.
Okay, alrighty. I'm going to try and wake him back up. Try and medicine check him awake again.
Yep.
Through the ancient and tried-tested method of slapping and shaking.
Yes. Give me a medicine
And
check.
Frimlin at this point is just going to stand up, and everybody's going to realize that he is not hurt at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, the magic disappears. Because Ada has... It's not concentration, so she's kept it up the entire time. It probably glitched a few times, like it just stopped but the blood stopped dripping for a while, and then just glitched further to the pool, got suddenly quite a bit wider, or it was on just a repeat.
Mm-hmm.
So every now and again, it would shrink back again and start spreading, like a screensaver.
I love it.
And I got an 8 on my medicine check. Like, wake up, darling! Come on! Slap, 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 slap.
Yeah, it's like, and then just
oh, there you are. Hi, hello.
leaning over, and I'm not gonna do this to your ears, but he just gives out this ear-piercing shriek.
No! It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to eat you, unless you're into that sort of thing.
What?
Ew.
What? No, I didn't think so. Great. Well, we won't.
While that's happening, Frimlin has wandered over and is removing the chainmail from the dead Dragonborn, and sort of looking at it just as he starts casting mending on it.
Yep. You see.
You charmer, you.
Yeah.
I wasn't being serious. If I put that on, my armor class would get lower.
Well,
Well, actually, I think. Well, I actually can't wear it.
perhaps we can.
Not with proficiency, but we could definitely give it to somebody else who might be able to use it.
Exactly.
I'm more interested in this bastard of a thing. She says, picking up the sword.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
I don't. I mean, I might. I'll be honest. I might. It's not as flashy as the Urumi, but by golly, did it hurt!
Yeah.
I bet.
And she's got quite a nasty gash along her upper, like the upper half of her chest on her left-hand side, and it looks quite. It's got like some blackened veins coming off it, and she's like, yes, that one will take a day or two, I reckon. Ow.
Like I said, I think I've got one more in me if one of you.
No,
needs
darling,
some healing.
no, that's fine. I mean, I reckon possibly if we let's see how far. Let's see how we go. Now, shall we? Oh, someone go get Ralgo.
Oh, right.
And
Ralgo.
Now, Frimlin.
Yes.
Frimlin.
Right.
Frimlin.
I'm here.
Follow me on
Yes.
this. Hey, Kobolds! Friendly new cabal, nice to meet you all. I'm Ada, this is Frimlin, lovely to meet all of you. Thank you for agreeing not to be all nasty and so forth. We're dreadfully sorry that had to happen. It was really nasty, and I'm sorry that you all had to witness it. So, here's the big question, boys and girls. Are any of them feminine? Okay, great. All the boys, marvelous, love it.
They look around like they
there any-
don't understand the question. Like, what?
Oh, okay.
When? Why?
Would Ada know the difference? Is there one for kobolds?
Kobolds can change gender,
Yeah.
so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Great.
they're like
They're like fish.
yeah. They
Yeah.
don't really understand the
they're not-
question.
Yeah, if there are not enough of one gender, they can change,
they just-
so eggs can
right.
keep being laid. So if
Right,
we're
right, right.
bringing home this entire cabal, it's
Yeah,
likely
a bunch of them are probably going to be girls.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Splendid. Well, people, friends, countrymen, lend me your toes. So, do we have any... Sorry. Do we have... did you leave any other of your friends at the lair?
Well, there was.
For example, there was 2 I locked away in a cage.
Yeah.
Did they get unlocked? Do I see them?
The guy that Daner choked out just lifts a hand, and one
I'm
in the
sorry
back,
about that,
like.
darling. Good. I'm glad you're here. So, are there any left? Basically, my question is, do we get to, like, we're here to liberate kobolds and other people, but kobolds, are there any more kobolds in need of liberation?
The the guy.
And
coughs
every
a little.
time,
What he
and
needs
every
is a
time Ada
rescue-
says, yes, every time Ada says kobolds in that last spiel, Frimlin hears in his head gold. We're here to liberate gold. Is there any more kobolds that need liberating?
Oh, well, there are the two guards.
We established pretty confidently that Mevrin not there anymore.
No, she's not.
Currently.
No, she's not currently there now. Oh.
Would I know that if dragons can track their horde?
Give me a history
Were you to,
check.
say, make off with a large quantity of it, would they be able to find you?
May I
history.
assist in the history check?
Sure.
Or what's your history like?
I am communicating. I'm a plus nothing.
I will history check.
Yeah, I'm suggesting it, and I'll be like, yeah.
Do you want to assist
I'll help
me?
you.
Because that was a
I'll
that
help
was a
you
12.
basically.
So.
Yeah.
That I'm going to
Or
use
7.
my inspiration.
Nice.
I just rolled intimidate. One moment. Can I take the 16 and just add
Sure.
Add the 2.
Yes.
breaking to
Yes.
an 18?
Yeah.
That was just I hit the wrong thing.
You, and this is me double checking because there's a difference between what ancient dragons and adult dragons can do.
Yeah.
Um.
Because Ada would have been saying gold. Like, what do you reckon? Should we? We could.
Oh yeah,
Do you still use gold in the future?
we do.
Good. It's an excellent medium of exchange. Only
Nobody
improved upon by small pieces of paper.
One piece.
Or linen. Linen works.
I suppose so.
Okay, ancient dragons can usually track every item in their lair.
Yeah.
I don't see anything specific about if adults can. And this is not her primary lair either.
Right. Yes.
This is just the lair she created
Frimlin.
here. And you have been told that there is a specific item in the lair.
Yes.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember
Look.
what that item is, but I'm sure.
I
someone can
remember an
remind
item.
me.
I don't remember
Yeah.
what that was either.
In the letter that Ada was given, she was told that the dream shard has been found, which is that Dreamachi later told you that can be used to close the gate to permanently.
Oh, perfect.
Right,
Done.
right.
That's
so
what we came here
do
for.
need to
Yeah.
steal things from this dragon's life.
We
So,
very much
yes,
need to
we
do
should-
that.
Yep.
All
So
right,
he's just
let's
going
go
to
and
say,
find some facts.
What Adelinda means is that we're obviously here to protect you from Mevrin and get you out, away from her, to the safety of a new mistress, who is very kind and very lovely, and would
she
never
is.
think of hurting you. She definitely wouldn't
But-
eat you like Mevrin does to some of
She
her
couldn't
subjects.
possibly. She's too small.
Exactly. You could be uncles to a gold dragon.
Yes. So my daughter, her name is Yelena. She's very young, and she's a gold dragon. And she has a bunch of blue kobold uncles like you lot. And she's always looking for more. She's hanging out with them right now. The famous David is looking after her, as is another dragon who you'll meet.
Yeah, they look between each other like, famous, but the one thing that makes all of their eyes just light up is the mention of raising a gold dragon.
Yeah.
They're like, we can raise a dragon.
Yes. And
She'd be family to you.
She's very nice to kobolds as well. She thinks you guys are wonderful. David has a particular game that he likes to play with her, where he shines a bright light on the ground. She loves to chase it.
That sounds like fun.
It is. It is.
It is.
So, did you say there was a couple of guards left behind?
Yes, at the main entrance. Lady Allarson blocked off the secondary entrance, but
Smart of her, yes.
the sky entrance is open for Lady Mevronbell, and then there's the main
Of course.
entrance with 2
Right.
guards.
Okay, well, I think we can go and have a chat, shan't we? Might it be a good idea if we leave the cabal here, Frimlin? Just you and I, say, and we'll leave Trachean and the cabal and that one, and you, Karma, and I can go and just quickly go in and see if we can't convince these remaining 2 to, come on over.
Oi,
The more
I
the
think
merrier,
that'd
you
be-
know.
I think that'd be understandable and easy to do. Is there
Trachean, would you
anything we
mind
can-
taking charge?
Yeah, I don't. No, absolutely.
Okay. The only other thing we need to do before we go is talk to
Braugo.
Ralgo. Yes, that's the one. I wrote it down somewhere. I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do need to, and I think it needs to be me because I'm the one who cast the spell, and it was rather mean of me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I go and actually, he's like, well, you get things sorted here, would you, Frimlin? And I'll go and have a chat with Ralgo.
So the first thing Frimlin is going to do after trying to settle the kobolds and introduce them to the 2 gentlemen is he is going to eye Karma
Mhm.
and look around for any sacks that he could attach
Yeah.
to Karma,
Yeah,
Or, you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
cloth
yeah.
or anything that he could use as a carrying implement.
The 2.
There was
Yeah.
Ada did find some
Yeah,
at the other
Yeah.
at the hideout.
and also the 2 more armored kobolds are wearing improvised. What's that called?
Apes,
Yes. So they're made of
sacks.
yeah.
But I borrow those.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
We'll give you something in return for them. And he's going to give them each a gold piece.
They both take it and like, oh, shiny
Very
Oh!
shiny
money. It's money. Yes.
money.
You see it click.
I'm,
They're not that dumb. They have an 8 intelligence, so they know what money is. But it just takes a
Yep.
second for it to click. Like, oh, money. Because what? the-
I'll consider that rent. You keep that,
Hmm?
and I'll give you another one if we don't return the capes to you. But you keep that for the use of the capes for
Okay.
now. Yes.
Okay.
That's yours.
Okay.
And then he'll just nod.
Pockets the
At them.
money. Like, mine. I have a hoard.
A hoard of 1 gold piece. That's adorable.
Yes.
He might have a couple of buttons and maybe a copper in there. You don't know. Or Tony Karlstrom in chat. Gotta run,
Yeah.
guys. Sister's puppy is having a birthday party today. She's turning 8.
Happy
I
birthday
appreciate, like,
to puppy.
Happy
as a puppy dad, I do appreciate it, but it does sound a little bit like there's a bit in Blackadder
yes.
where Stephen Fry's character goes, now, of course, you understand, yes, his sister's puppy fell into the strawberry patch today, so of course he can't be with us. And he's talking about, he's about to be beheaded. It's like, unfortunately, Lord Blackadder cannot be with us today because his sister puppy fell into the strawberry patch.
That
like,
said, I have
what?
had like massive parties for my dogs.
Puppy
On
birthday.
occasion. Yep. Puppy birthday to you.
Yes.
I am not that bad. It's nice to know there are worse. Yeah.
On a full cocktail party for my Doberman one year. It's fine.
I made a cake for my cat. And by make a cake, I mean I turned one of those small cans of they call
Gross. Ew. Gross.
yeah, upside down, and then just pressed treats along the side and put a candle in it.
Yep.
I love it.
He completely ignored the cake. He didn't want it. So I was like,
Called it. Yeah.
yeah.
Cats are dicks.
Yeah. He wanted the treats once I peeled them off the
Clean
cake.
them
though.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm not
Ew.
eating that. What the hell is that? And I was like, it's made of two things
delicious.
you like.
No. Refuse.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
So Ada would go over to Ralgo,
Mm-hmm.
who is presumably still just. There's probably not much time left, but he's still under the
Yep.
effects of charm person.
Yeah, so
She
this
says-
took 4 rounds, so...
About 40 seconds. About 24 seconds.
Yeah, so say a minute.
Hurry up.
Minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
um,
still on the charm person. He is like,
Yeah.
oh, what's going on? Help.
Hello. Yes, hello,
oh,
Ralgo.
hi.
No, don't worry, don't worry. I'm going to undo you now. Now, Ralgo. I'm going to straight up. I'm going to front up with you here. I cast a spell on you a little while ago when we first met. I don't know if you remember. I gave you that special hug where you were almost unconscious. You remember?
Oh,
And then I was because I wanted you to be quiet. I didn't want you to raise the alarm because we were trying to free all the kobolds from Elrisin. But to make you be quiet, I cast a spell on you. I cast a spell called Charm Person. And honestly, I was rather charmed by you when we had a chat. So I was really glad that I could get to know you. But here's the thing: knowing when I end the spell, which I'm about to do, you'll be aware that I cast a spell on you, and it could make you upset with me. And I'm just warning you ahead of time that this is what happened. This is why I did it, and I apologize deeply. I do want to point out that the other option was killing you, and I didn't want to do that, so I charmed you instead. Do you understand?
yes, yeah. Spell. Okay.
Yes.
Why am I
So I'm
tied
going
up?
to end it now. Well, this is it, because in case things went wrong and the spell ended early and you got a bit upset with me ahead of time, so I couldn't explain myself to you, I'm going to untie you now before I end the spell as a gesture of trust. You see? So I'm going to undo you, so I do so, and then I say, right, now I'm going to end the spell now, okay? Here you are. You'll probably feel it. You'll probably feel the effects. Here we go. And I click my fingers in front of him, and yeah, the charm ends.
Yeah, he looks a little bit confused and then looking around. Okay.
There you are. How do you feel?
Uncomfortable.
It's not nice to have someone mess around with your mind, and I do apologize because you've got a very fine mind. Here you are. Tell you what. I promise, dragon to dragon, that I will never do it to you again. And she spits on her palm and holds it out to shake.
He looks at her palm and
Ew.
looks at her face, and
And she's
Just-
being dead set honest.
he spits in his hand and just slowly, hesitantly, just takes her hand like, okay.
And there is a small hissing noise
Yeah.
as the two palms meet.
Yeah.
One much bigger, meatier paw around his
Yeah.
slender kobold paw, as the slightly acidic spit that Ada produces hisses slightly. It doesn't hurt him when she was like, oh, sorry, oh gosh, I'm sorry, and wipes it off him.
Yeah, he looks scared and he's like, what?
Frimlin,
Now.
just to, as an act of good faith, is going to dart in very quickly and prestidigitate it clean and zoom away.
Huh?
He's just making sure that the little kobold isn't terrified of the spit.
Oh, Ada was wiping his palm clean with her hand. And probably would have prestidigitated it herself because she can do that. She just doesn't do it as
Okay,
often
okay.
as Frimlin. Yeah. She was like, oh no, I'm sorry, and cleans it off. And he's like, there you are. Sorry about that.
That works then. Yeah.
What? Okay.
So-
What was the sound?
Sound?
There was clash.
We killed Elrisin.
His eyes go wide, like, and you see that.
Do you want to see? She was
Yeah.
a tough cookie. I'll give her that. Wouldn't have wanted to fight her one-on-one. Come along. Have a meat. Have a see. We roughed her up something good. Mind you, she got in a couple of good licks herself.
He slowly follows you, but also...
Use of the word lick intended there, by
Yeah.
the way.
You see a mixture of hesitation and also hope on his face as he just follows behind you and then peeks out between you and Danar and just looks at her body and then he
you
walks
are, see?
forward and then pokes her and then
I thought I'd put her in the sand pit. Any thoughts? Any rays on the sand pit?
oh
I say we make sure that we've got all of the things off her first.
Well, absolutely, yes, of course. Sorry, loot the body, then in the sand pit. I used to have a rug that was a sand pit. It's a magical item. But it was the size of like four pieces of paper, really. But extremely useful for disposing of bodies, I tell you. You can roll it up. It's basically just a portable sand pit.
I say we put her in there head first and then tie something to her tail to let people know of the victory of the kobolds over their cruel mistress.
I love that you're blaming them.
yeah.
Yes, it was the kobolds that did it.
Yeah, you start hearing a from the kobolds, and they're like, "Yes."
In fairness, one of them did hit a female dragonborn, in the head with a rock, very hard.
Yes. He's still a bit scared.
And then a female dragonborn died. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can link those. Yeah, this is the pro. Never believe bards.
I'm glad you got that. I'm glad you got that.
Yeah.
All right.
This is how legends are made.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yes. Toss a coin to your kobold.
You did.
For renting his cape sack.
If you were going to say for renting his sack, I was about to die.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't fit the rhyme scheme. Toss a coin to your kobold for renting his cape sack. For renting his cape sack. Whoa.
And this is why I want to do clips on Twitch and put them up as shorts on YouTube.
Oh dear.
And I now got a name for this episode, which is Toss a Coin to Your Kobold.
Yes. Excellent. So, yeah, we do all of the things we said we would do.
Yes.
We carefully lay her down in the sand pit, tying a... Ada would like to make a, tear off a piece of her tabard or something, like some of her clothing, to make a small flag that she can daub in blood the face of a kobold.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
Onto, and then tie it to her tail. Then Ada is prepared to sacrifice a javelin for this, and then insert a javelin in the tail so it stands upright. And use that as a sort of a flagpole, and then collapse the body down into it so that only the flagpole tail is standing out of the sand.
Yep. Yeah, that works. The kobolds are gonna help you by digging the hole a little deeper. And,
The sand, as in the quicksand?
no, it's it was a sinkhole, not quicksand.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
they are just
Cool.
making it a little wider, a little deeper.
Love it. Nicely done, lads. Great job. Marvelous. Alrighty, well, if you want to, I don't know, start a campfire or something, maybe, possibly rustle us up some grub, we can then promise your friends a nice meal when we get back.
Oh,
Alrighty? Thanks, Trachean. Good lads. Well done. See you soon.
Yep.
Come along then, Karma.
Oh.
And
We're going to need your
Yeah.
muscle. Don't go like that. You don't get to bask in your victory just yet. Come along.
Okay. And he just keeps spitting up rocks.
Oh, give
Oh,
it here.
yeah,
I prestidigitate it clean.
Bleh,
Then,
bleh.
Bleh.
yes.
Blam.
Sorry. There you are, darling.
Thank you.
Well,
It's more like, thank you.
Yeah, she tasted like static.
Oh, yes, you would as well. Yes. I am exceptionally grateful that she didn't breathe lightning at me. That would have been
Oh,
very unpleasant.
If she had survived that hit, she was going to.
Yeah, I assumed. Yeah.
Yeah,
The trick is, I checked the breath weapon's range is 30 feet, so
Yeah.
she could have.
yeah,
Even from her stuck in the mud position.
yeah. This is the downside of actually giving your NPCs personality.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't. She wants to slice people up. Like, that was her thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Her weapon did way more damage that way anyway.
yeah.
yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know what her breath weapon would have done, because it scales with level.
Yeah, let's see. So her breath
Mine's a
weapon,
2d6.
We don't
Wait,
have
does
one.
it? I'm not sure it even does. Breath weapon. Oh yeah, no, it does. At 6th level, it goes to 3d6.
Yeah, her breath weapon would have done a lot more damage to you. Like,
Great!
a significant amount of damage.
Wonderful.
Well, I've used mine. I can get that back on a short rest.
Yeah.
Um.
But yeah, her lightning breath would have done, scaling it down slightly, but 4d8, and you would have been stunned.
Ooh. Oh yes, no. Would manufacturing a tail flag count as a short rest? Could we take a short rest?
Yes, because I love that idea. So yes, you can take a
Ada's
short-
just sitting there, meticulously drawing a tail, a flag on this, a kobold on this flag. So
Yes.
Ada's going to roll a couple of hit dice.
Yeah, you can absolutely take a short rest because I love that idea.
All right,
Short
rest. Barbarian.
I don't need hit dice, but I will
Definitely going
heal-
to take
I'll
that short rest.
Yeah. While you do that, you hear Trakin give orders to the kobolds to gather firewood and set up a fire. Not in the path, but a bit off the path.
Yeah.
Ada, take an extra 1d6 for
D6?
each of your hit points. Yep,
Splendid.
because I'm clearly going to be trying to make that poem to music for the Song of Rest.
Alrighty. Cool. Love it.
Yep.
Big money, no whammies. Another 5. Hey! Okay, so with my remaining hit dice, I did 8, 16, 21, which was exactly the number I needed.
Yeah.
I am back to
Epic.
full. That 5 got me the remaining 5 I needed. Heal.
Epic.
And I am fresh out of all healing, but my breath weapon did recharge.
Nice.
I have 2 spells left. A first and a second, so I could charm both these kobolds.
Yeah.
I have one spell slot left. I can speak English, and it is first level, so I could
That's a first
potentially
level
make
speak
one of
English.
Yes.
them. Yeah, I could potentially hideous laughter one of them,
Oh.
or charm one of them.
Yeah, I can charm both of them with a single spell slot, or I can charm one of them and alter self or darkness or shatter. Alter self. I could look like Elricin, just tell them to let me in.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah. So
But I don't think there's any real need.
No.
2 of the kobolds and Danar are walking further into the forest, and
Well done, Dana, by the way. I want to say, you two did splendidly. Dana, Trakian, well done. See you later. Good lads.
see it.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do unless it's each other.
Yeah. If you say that out loud, Trakin's turning beet red.
I definitely say it out loud.
Yeah. Like, all the way to his blonde hair roots. It's like, chink! The Daner just calls back, well, setting up some traps for, rabbits or something.
Good. Yes. Splendid.
Or something. Got it.
Or something.
Well, rats, rabbits, birds.
Whatever's moving. You do it. You go. Yep. You do you. I retrieve my my 2 hand axes and we go.
And she's in the pit with a flag sticking out of her tail. There we go.
And I lose a javelin.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely worth it.
No regrets at all on that one.
Making your way back up the hillside, you see...
I know, I heard it too.
Yes, so did I. I just didn't want to recognize or acknowledge it. You see where the kobolds came running.
Oh, sorry. Down. Can I take her? I take her sword.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So the sword is a +1 sword.
Nice.
And it is lined with something that looks shimmering in green and black.
Ooh.
It's not an oil or anything. It looks like it's part of the metal.
Uh-huh.
And it does necrotic damage that scales with your level.
Hell yeah.
So,
most of all, it's really just to impress upon them that we have in fact killed Elricin.
Yeah.
But also handy.
Yeah.
Like, looks like the Arumi is getting shelved.
Ooh.
Unless you'd like it, Frimlin.
I don't think I'm proficient.
No, it's a long sword, so...
Perhaps not.
Uh,
Alrighty. Well, I would like to
proficient. I am proficient with long swords, but I think I'm good.
Well, if you would like it, that's fine. The Arumi is sort of my signature. Unless I could make it into an Arumi. I'd have to break it. Nah, maybe not. Well, I would like to manufacture an over-shoulder sheath for it. Sort of, yeah, just wrap some leather in a sort of hoop that I can... Yep. Yeah, that. Yeah. And we go. Back the way we ran. And I think, what do you reckon? Straight in through the front door? Let's just tackle these chaps head on?
I think so. I mean, I'm hoping that we won't have to fight them.
Oh, no, absolutely. I've got the sword. I've got the charm. Do you want to? You can try just talking to them. You've been very good at it. I normally go in hard and then ease off or later. You tend to go in soft, and we make a good pair, Frimlin. I want to say, it's sort of a good cop, bad cop situation. Yeah,
we do. I'm quite fond of
Well, why don't you?
Not in that way.
No, that's fair. Same. It's very much reciprocated. Not in that way.
Excellent. Yes.
Oh, I exited.
And yeah. Hi ho.
Yep. Yeah. As you make your way up,
we go.
As you make your way up the hillside, you see where the kobolds have run through the underbrush. Underbrush, not brush. You can see the hi cat. Broken twigs and branches. It is a strange sensation, as once again the illusion becomes thicker and thicker as you move up, but you can still see broken vegetation through it. And
it is bizarre, isn't it? It's still dark as well.
Yeah, it would be close to midnight at this point, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So it is a lot darker than when you first approach this, and the hill seems to be almost a bigger shadow against the dark sky.
Excellent.
In the what would it like? There's a grayish kind of light at night when it's overcast.
Yeah.
And
know exactly what you mean. It's sort of
Yeah.
diffuse lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
As the moon and stars sort of light the clouds, and the clouds
Yeah.
just sort of disperse the light very evenly.
yeah, exactly. So you would get the that effect, and then in the hillside where you remember that the big opening was, it's just like a more compact darkness against the shadow of the hill.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's see.
Do we want to stealth this? Do you want to stealth this, and I'll rush in if you need backup? Or I think we should go together.
I don't think we need to stealth. I think when they see
No?
that sword, they'll understand that they're no match for us anyway.
I don't want to be aggressive though. So should I have
No.
it drawn, but not like ready to fight with, just sort of be holding it?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Out comes the blade then. Gosh, she was strong. Honestly, this is it's going to take a bit of getting used to. It's got some real heft to it. And she gives it a
Well,
couple
that-
of practice sweeps.
Frimlin edges about 6 inches a bit further away.
Just
He
a
does
little bit.
this.
I'm quite good at this.
Understood.
Oh, sorry,
I'm just giving you
sorry.
more. Well, I'm just giving you more elbow room.
No, that's fair. You weren't cut by it. This nasty thing.
Well, I wasn't hurt at all.
Yes, I'm aware of that, actually. Acutely aware. You did look it, though, in fairness.
I did. That was excellent. I guess I just didn't
Yes.
think of me as threat. I mean, I'm not much bigger than a kobold myself.
All you
So-
did was sit there and talk. And very effective talking it was, too. Loved it.
Well, that's what I do.
Anyway,
Yeah. As you approach,
it's what I do as well.
as you approach the opening, you can see through it. Like the two of you can see. Karma can't see for shit, because he doesn't
no.
have dark vision.
Ugh. Tongue on the tail again. Ugh.
Yep. Definitely.
I
yep.
think that's definitely the way that Karma and Frimlin tend
Yeah.
to go through dark areas with,
Yeah.
a freaking
Tongue
tongue
attached
wrapped
to the
around
tail.
his tail. Yeah.
But he doesn't have a tail right now, so Ada's had to step in.
Oh, it should have grown back by now.
Oh,
'Cause
okay. Oh, it's been a while. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it has grown back. It's just letting Ada do it.
Yep.
Oh, you fiend! You absolute rotter!
I know. I'm awful.
You just hear a in your head.
I prestidigitate my tail clean, and you can let go now.
Hmm.
Hello ahead. Hail the camp.
Who are you? Halt! Stop! No, don't go don't come closer.
Do you want to take this one, or shall
Would
I?
you settle down a minute, please?
Sure.
We
Oh,
have
right.
words for you. No, not to you. To them.
I'm very
We have
calm.
words for you. We're here to rescue you from, well, the clutches of the blue dragon.
I don't.
We've slain
No.
her scion.
You've slain. What is Scion?
And Ada places the blade tip first on the ground, quite gently, so she doesn't scuff it or anything.
Mhm.
She says, "Yes, bit of a pushover, really.
Oh,
Surprising what a bunch of kobolds can do when you don't expect them to turn on you."
that's Lady Elrasin's blade.
Not anymore. It's not. Lady Elrasin
I'm not.
is in a hole,
Oh.
dead.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
pushed the
Give me.
kobolds too far, and they
Uh.
slew her, and we helped.
Wait.
Yeah. We helped.
They turned on. Give me a persuasion check. With
Persuasion?
with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, persuasion. I'm proficient with advantage. Thank God. That is a 25.
There it
Yes.
is. There it is. Whew.
You see that same look of relief on the kobolds' faces, like, so she's dead.
She's
really,
dead.
She's
Oh,
really dead.
Poor dears. She was really awful to you, wasn't she?
She was, yes. Yeah.
Well, not to worry. You can come with us if you like. You don't have to. We won't make you, but you can. We work for a different dragon. She's a lovely
Nice one.
gold thing called Gyllene.
Oh, gold.
Golden?
Okay.
Yes. She's my daughter,
Oh,
She loves kobolds.
and she's very fond of kobolds.
Oh. Well.
She'd
And
never
I've
hurt
never
one.
seen her eat one. No.
Oh.
Well, she wouldn't know how. She's very little.
You'd be her uncles and aunts.
Babe.
Yes.
Family.
Baby dragon.
She's a baby dragon. Yes.
Oh.
Baby dragon. Yes.
They both look at each other and, well, if we can't stay here, and
Well,
if...
do you want to stay here?
No.
You can if you like. We won't
No.
make you. No, you can come with. Well, Ralgo and the others are going to come with us.
Oh, roll.
You can
Okay.
you can come too.
Oh, well, since you killed Lady Alrasin, and I guess we owe you. Maybe.
Oh, you don't owe us anything.
You don't
darling.
owe us anything.
If you want to come, you can, and if you don't want to, you can go your own way.
Oh, we.
This is the point. We don't want to make you do anything.
Oh,
You have the choice to lead your life free, however you would like. But you are welcome.
We're just giving you a better option.
okay. Well, well, we can't stay here. If you have somewhere for us to stay.
Yes.
We do.
Well, okay, we'll come with you.
Yes. All right.
Excellent.
Splendid. Well, lads.
Yeah.
We do need a bit of a hand, if you don't mind. You
Okay.
see, we're going to do something a little bit naughty. Because we think it's rather mean that Elrasin and Mevrimbel have been so cruel to you guys. So we're going to do a little bit of thievery.
Oh, okay.
Now, you can be involved if you like, and you can have some of the treasure.
Oh. What? Let's see. Would they want to do that?
Yeah, I know. It's a big question
Yeah.
for a little kobold.
Okay.
If not, we'll
You can wait here for us, and we'll come back in a moment.
Yeah. The one on your left hesitates for a moment and takes a step closer to the opening and says, I can keep an eye out if Lady Mevrimbel comes back.
That's a great idea.
I don't want to go in there. The other one is
Very
just
well.
basically rubbing his little paws together like,
Oh, hell yes. Alrighty. Well, okay. What's your name? And I'd say to the one on the right.
The one on
What's both of your names?
the one on the right is named Sharkle, thanks to a
Sharkle. Love it. Yes.
redemption
Sharkle
of...
Kobold.
Yes.
I remember Sharkle. Sharkle Thrax Kobold.
Yes.
Of the famous Thrax Kobolds.
Yes. And the other one is called Mockle.
Sharkle and Mockle.
Yes.
Well, Sharkle. Sharkle.
I love it.
Do you know this lair fairly well?
Mm-hmm.
Where would be the most sacks? Do you know of any sacks? Any supplies of sacks in here?
Well, all sacks and such are in the sleeping chambers.
Do you want to go and grab
Right.
some? I'll come with you.
Oh, I can do that.
Frimlin, do you? You can? Marvelous. Well, if you go and grab that, we'll go and find. It's Frimlin. So here's the thing. Off you go, Sharkle.
Yep. He runs off,
and-
to your surprise, along the outside, and then over to
All right.
this area, and then hi.
And
I forgot about that.
yes, and you stand watch. All right,
Yep.
Frimlin. So, do you want
Right.
to go and have a look for the gem?
We
And
I
we
will.
go inside. I would just walk inside with Frimlin.
Yeah. And yep, from
And say, do you want to go and look for the gem while I check out Elrisin's chamber, see if there's anything else worth knocking off in there?
I will. And yeah,
I'll stay here, keep an eye on this one.
Yeah, you can do
That'll
that if you like, but we are going to need your muscle to carry stuff.
Oh, that's right. I'll come with
But you
them.
can, we can load you up here.
Yeah. Well, that could work. I'm not so
Okay.
dexterous, so...
That's fine. You stay here. We'll load you up.
Up.
and
So-
yeah, what Frimlin would like to do, he's in this open area here right now. Well, not open, but you know,
Yeah.
this area here. First things first, he would like to check each of the things around the outside. Just do a quick circle of you know,
Yeah,
the
what a
hall
day.
and all those
Uh,
things to see if he can see anything that one is worth taking and two is the shard.
Yeah, as you make your way around, give me a dex save.
And Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 11.
As you walk, you see first the... which way are you going? Clockwise or counterclockwise?
I would be going clockwise.
Okay, so as you walk past the blue gem to your left, you hear a ticking, and then
Uh-oh.
a electric arc just flows out from the ground
Oh dear.
and hits you straight on for 4 lightning damage.
Oof. At this,
Mhm.
saying that this has happened, he is going to climb along the side of the wall from
Yeah.
now on,
Yeah.
because he thinks that he may have stepped on a pressure plate.
Ada sees that and goes, "Ooh, okay," and
Oh,
gives the
actually, no,
beetle
not
statue
the
a
wall.
wide berth.
Not the wall. He will walk along the ceiling so he can look straight
Yeah.
down on things,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
and potentially drop directly on top of them if he wants them.
Yeah. Creepy. Okay.
Yes.
Um,
There is a remarkable amount of blue items in here, like gems, statues, seashells. And as you walk along, almost all decorations have some form of blue to them as well.
What color is this shard we're after?
You don't know.
I'm guessing purple.
Yes. But yeah, you don't know. You haven't been told. But yes, on the map you can clearly see it.
Yes.
I hope you're feeling
These
strong,
things-
Karma.
Do any of them look like they're worth a lot of gold?
Yes. The blue gem that you got electrocuted or electrified by next to.
Yep.
Looks like it could be worth a lot of money.
Is it too heavy to pick up?
What's your strength?
Not great. It's 11.
You can carry it, but you would need both hands for it. It's a big gem.
So he'd need to get on the ground.
Yeah.
Looking around, do I see the pressure plate that set off the trap? That set off the zap?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. That's that one. That's an 8.
No pressure plates. You see a hint of like where it might have come from, but you don't see if you stepped on anything to trigger it or what happened. You just know.
So if he were to sort of drop down in these bushes, and go around behind and out? Would that be possible?
You can. It depends on where you drop down.
Like here?
You would need to do another deck save for that.
Goodness.
It might not be a pressure plate, it might just be proximity.
Yeah, that's a 21.
This time you managed to dodge the arc that flies out. And you can clearly see that, yes, it is a proximity trap. It's not very wide, but you can see the shimmering around it. And it's basically, if you're in melee range with it, it will zap you.
Does it continue zapping you?
No, it basically has one discharge. And then,
One and done. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then you have to step out of it and come back to zap you again.
Okay, so I will take the gem at this point then, and head it over to Karma.
Yep.
Karma makes a deck save.
Oh wait.
Yeah. No.
Or is it is it the pedestal it's on, or is it the gem itself that is trapped?
Neither.
Itself. Oh, okay.
It's the area.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, you can add a gemstone worth 250 gold pieces to your inventory.
Ooh. Very nice.
Let me see.
It's a
I'm
big
going
gem,
to
though.
need to.
So
I'm going to need to make a custom item or something. I'll put it in my notes.
yep. You can put it under, like, in inventory at the bottom. You can put it under other possessions.
I'll just put it in notes for now because that's where I've been storing my hoard.
But yeah, it's a large gemstone. It's not very heavy, but it's very cumbersome.
Right. Looking around, do I see anything that could be used as a how to word this? To topple things over.
A lever?
From a
staff?
distance. Yeah, maybe a staff, something like that. Something with some reach, so I'm not in melee with things that I'm trying to pilfer.
There are plans.
I've got a really long sword.
But yeah, I mean, Ada has a long sword. Other than that, not really.
Though technically that is a 5-foot reach. That's the point of it.
Yeah.
Ada is aware of, if Frimlin is looking, Ada is aware of a large number of billhooks and similar things a couple of rooms away.
Yeah.
That would work.
If you're wanting stuff to sort of reach over and pull without getting too close to it, there's a whole bunch of torture devices Ralgo developed through here.
I'll take it.
Let's search together, shall we? I think it's more safe. What's this thing that I'm standing next to? That I'm not standing very close to, but that I am standing near. This beetle.
It is a statue of a scarab.
May I investigate it?
Sure.
To determine its value and/or properties?
Yeah, sure.
For 17.
Now let's see. There's one thing I was gonna check with that, but it's not helping me. No, wait, because I'm being dumb. There we go. What are you? It's a very nice statue or figurine made out of jade and with blue wings. Seems to be very finely carved of a scarab mid-flight.
It's made of jade.
Yeah.
It's probably got some material value. I might nab it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Ada would like to, with the sword, use the quillions as a sort of grabbing stick by holding it by the tip of the blade and use the quillion to sort of pull it off towards her at full extent, fully expecting a lightning discharge, sort of getting ready to dodge if necessary. And sort of come to mummy, come to mummy.
Yeah, you manage to grab it and nothing happens.
Excellent. I pick up a jade scarab.
Yep.
Thing. Marvelous. I may attune to it later if it can be. And I go and investigate the room. I investigate Elrasin's bedroom.
Yep.
Probably just have a look around, see if there's anything worth snitching.
Yep. You see a bunch of very pricey statues that are way too big to be carried.
Yeah.
The pillows and rug by her bed are expensive. Like seriously, made of very expensive materials. Some are silk, some are fine cotton.
I might have the rug, you know.
We could use them to carry any treasure in.
That would be hilarious. How
Just
can they be
pillowcases
unzipped?
full of gold.
Yeah, silk pillowcases full of gold. Oh my god, Yelena would sleep on them like, oh my... You must keep her away from them. I don't want her hoarding instincts to kick in this young. It's bad for them.
Understood.
But I did think she might like the rug, to be honest.
I think she might too.
It is a very fine rug. It is, yeah.
How hilarious would it be for a dragon to have a hoard of rugs?
Slither.
Like a carpet warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slither.
I will nab the carpet, I guess, and maybe one pillow for myself, because I'm not a fancy lady, but I do like somewhere comfy to rest my head. You should always take a pillow to war. Did you know that? Regardless of what you're doing, always bring a pillow.
Or just sleep on Karma.
Yes, and he's good, and he's got a lot of cushion for the pushing, but I favor, silk, you know, you can't really go past it.
Yeah.
Right.
At this point, Sharkle comes out from the bedroom area, and he's carrying several sacks.
Blended. Okay.
Sharkle.
Can I just... Yeah.
Is there any way to turn the traps off?
Yeah. Lady Elrasin didn't know that I knew this, but and he just pauses for a moment, walks over, and just looks in and just tries to see where Frimlin is.
I'm over here.
Oh, hi. The statue over there, and he points to the one in the alcove. Behind there is a lever.
Right. And
be careful. There's a trap right next to it.
He's put the gem over with Karma, so he's going to climb up a wall under the ceiling and then drop down. He's going to sort of stand up on the ceiling. This lever, is it pulled down? Or is it pushed up?
It would be one that you push down.
Like you
to
press,
turn it
or
off.
You...
No, it's a hand cranky thing.
Is there any way from the ceiling he could get a rope around that to do that?
No, in order to turn the traps off, you would have to push it down.
Okay, so he's going to drop directly on it and try and push down that way.
Nice, yeah. So yeah, it's behind the horse statue in the alcove.
Yeah.
Over...
Sharkle, you clever thing, you. Well done.
So yeah, he's literally both feet just going to jump down on it.
You hear a spark, like the sound.
Yeah.
As all of them power down, and you see from in between the bushes and also along the water's edge, circular arcs just go out a bit and then in.
Yeah.
Excellent. And yeah, he is then going to proceed to loot anything of value in this room.
Yep. Uh,
Love it.
you do find in this room you would find a large crystal ball-looking thing. Touching it, you being someone who is attuned to the weave, you would feel that this is arcane in some form.
Yoink.
So that's an arcane focus, like the orb arcane focus.
Ooh.
You also find
Which is...
Yeah.
Yeah, which is not something that he necessarily needs, but he'll hold on to it for now.
Yeah.
Unless Adelinda wants it.
I don't need one. Well, I've got one already.
But yeah, you also find 2 more gems, each worth 250 gold pieces.
So I'll type in...
Yeah.
let me see, where is
Also
730.
pretty big. One of them is very heavy. So if Frimlin tries to carry it, you would like, get up. Like...
Basically, the big trick is, yes, let's not go too overboard because we are still going to want room on Karma.
Yes.
Ada and Sharkle go into the main hoard room.
Yeah.
Now, Sharkle, do you know anything about this room? Is there anything we need to be careful about? I've also put the rug on Karma.
Yep. So the rug is a very fine one, very, very expensive. It would be 100 gold pieces for a rug.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Looking around, you can tell that even though this isn't the main lair, like this looks nothing like Ada's grandma's lair. Like,
Yeah.
no. Compared
Oh,
to
no.
Ada's grandma's lair, this
Nothing
is
like it.
pathetic.
Yeah.
But you can
Because-
tell that, yeah.
Well, Granny's lair is really quite luxurious. It's all walnut paneling, the whole business, flagstone floor. But to each their own. Everybody has a different aesthetic.
Yeah.
Boom! That's probably what we came for. Frimlin,
I'm here.
Yeah.
that one? Do you think that one? I think that one.
I think that one. But
Yeah.
You do?
how do we
you?
get
I
it?
do as well. Well,
It's quite large.
Yeah, it's
Karma,
easy.
darling.
Oh, what? And
Don't drift off
Big
just
shark.
yet, honey. This one. Bad news.
Oh, that's big. It's easy the
Yes.
size of Frimlin.
Oh, that'll do. Looks like you're walking home.
I guess so. Ooh. I wonder. How many trips do you think we could make?
I'm reluctant to do more than one. I
Right.
say we strap that to Karma, we carry the rest of it ourselves, and anything else that the Sharkle here can carry, he's welcome to a share of.
Absolutely.
Oh, right.
Actually, he can get whatever he wants, and if he can carry it, it's his.
You see
Well,
him
I
just
think
lick
possibly-
his mouth like.
I think he should. If Sharkle can carry the shares for the kobolds.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because they did help us kill Elrison, which enabled this entire business. So they deserve
Absolutely.
a share, right? They deserve a cut.
Absolutely.
And Trajan and his friend. So yes, I'll pop a few things in my pockets and so forth. But generally speaking, yes, we'll see basically how much we can absolutely haul out of here, and Sharkle can carry the loot for the gang, the kobolds, the cabal.
Yep. So, carrying the shard, would that be about the limit of what Frimlin, of what Karma could carry?
Karma.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Looks like I'm carrying my own rug.
Right.
With the gems, with the rug, and with the shard, Karma cannot carry anything else. He will be
Very well.
overcumbered.
So,
Okay.
what
Karma's
Karma
loaded.
would,
Yeah.
what Frimlin would like to do at this point then? is go over here.
Mhm.
Open up the pillows.
Yep.
Empty them out. Very carefully, like he wants to be able to mend them later.
Yep.
But empty out the stuffing.
Mhm.
And start stuffing everything gold and gem-like in the hoard over there into it
Yep.
until he's not encumbered, but just about. He'd also like to have a look at that staff over there.
Yes, you and me both. Well, you look at that one, and I'm going to check out this chest up here.
Yep.
Indeedy.
The chest is locked.
Is it made of wood?
It is made of wood and bound in metal.
I mean, you are
Linda.
welcome to try. I can try, but
I'm proficient with thieves' tools.
Oh, go on then, darling.
Yep.
Which would be my sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I believe. Never mind.
Yeah.
Nope.
Here, let me
Never
go. I'm
mind.
actually surprisingly good at it.
Oh, do you want
Nope.
my
Nope. The chest is like, nah, fam, we're good.
All right, fine. I get out the longsword. Have it your way.
Yep. Roll an attack.
And yeah, or no, you know what I would use? Hand axes for chopping wood.
Yep.
choppy?
Roll attack.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
One day.
You chip it.
One day I learn knock.
There we go. 19.
There we go. Yes. With the 19, you crash through it. The first hit just
There
chips
we
it.
go.
The second hit just
Oh,
big hole.
dare to dream a little bigger, darling.
And you find a bunch of silverware in the chest.
Oh,
It's
huh.
very nice. And looking around, it occurs to you that the only reason why they're in a chest and not on display is because they're the wrong color.
Of course. No problem with gold, though.
No.
Oh, you know what'll really piss her off? And I sprinkled the silverware all over her bed.
Her bed that is now devoid of pillows and covered in fluff. Or feathers or whatever was
Yes.
inside.
I mixed the fluff, feathers, and silverware.
This is going to sound crass, but I quite don't want to pee on it.
No, don't do that. That's crass. No. We're trying to be disrespectful, not gross.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, but it was just a funny idea.
Hey,
for just a
Karma,
second.
do you want to just lick it a bit?
I don't like feathers.
Fair. No, that would be... No, we don't need to do... Let's not go that far. We're going to piss her off as it is. I hope Rimichi is up for a fight.
I bet he is.
Yeah. The staff
They
you're looking
is.
at, Frimlin,
They
it's
are.
another arcane focus.
Oh.
Right.
It's shimmering in aquamarine and blue with a birch... like it's a birch staff with an aquamarine at one end. And a blue metal at the other. Cat, that was my die.
Thief!
Yes,
Don't
it's
care
on the
what you want.
it's on the floor right now, and I'm gonna get it later because I can't reach it with my headphones on.
We imagine this would be worth something.
And
I have a look.
Quite
Probably.
pretty.
Maria, if you're still there, could you and Nightbot want to cooperate? Could you type in exclamation point roll space D10,000, please?
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no, I know what that means. I'm hiding.
I don't know what it means. And I'm busy sprinkling silverware over someone's bed.
No. Frimlin is staying right where he is because he doesn't know what it means, but I know what a D10,000 means. That means it's a wild magic search.
10,000. Oh, yes. No, I assumed that, yes. D10,000. Exclamation mark space D10. Roll space D10,000.
Yes.
Yeah, I can understand.
But no, that is how much gold you stuff the
Wow.
pillows with
Oh, okay.
okay.
to share with the kobolds.
9,449 before we became incumbent. Brilliant. Splendid. Wow.
That is an epic freaking roll.
Yes,
That is great.
I don't have the.
Maria?
That's 50. That's 551 off max.
Yeah,
Ka-ching,
Very nice, Marie.
ka-ching.
Kerching,
Oh, that-
indeed.
That is Croaker. Croaker's back in my head.
yeah,
Wait.
ka-ching, ka-ching.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Yes. But yeah, that is how much you manage to stuff into the pillows to give to the kobolds
Heck
as their
yeah.
share.
As their share.
I mean, we're sharing it with. They'll be sharing it with us, but even then, it'll go quite a long way.
Yes.
Yes. Epic.
yeah.
Yes. The richest kobolds in all kingdom.
Yeah. Load it up with loot. Shard strapped to
Ooh.
karma.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I use like bungee cords, like you know when you're going on a camper van trailer, like you know,
Yes.
the hand cranked, tightening. There you are, darling. Is that too tight? Just breathe in. You know, it's like a corset. Good job. Okay, on we go then. Mush.
I'm so happy
I
I
hand- I
pulled
hand-
logs.
I hand one of the bags to Markle on the way out, and we go
Yep.
clinking
Yes.
along.
Clinking along the road at night, the clouds covering the moon from sight. This is where we're gonna be leaving the session for today.